Hello everyone, welcome to the Testimonial Tuesday from the Health and Wellness Sport. This is Dr. 𝐓𝐔𝐄𝐒. Now, problems today. Good. I hope my people on TikTok are good. Well done, well done. So if you're on my platform, simply tell us where you're watching us from as you join in. Thank you so much for all of you who are really logging in. It's a pleasure to have you here. Again, it's yet another night that we come to inspire and to be inspired, right? So thank you so much. Thank you for yesterday. It was just amazing yesterday. But of course, the enemy had his own ways. So the weird part about yesterday is we had the best live yesterday, right? All of you who were here yesterday, you felt the energy. It was so awesome, so amazing. But again, they decided to pull down that live. Imagine that. Imagine that. They decided to pull it down and they told me, they actually notified me in the morning that the user has actually pulled down or deleted the video. I was like, but I am I am the uploader. Yeah? So they decided to do that thing. And yeah, that's a good challenge. We appreciate it. We welcome it. The information is already there. People from the supplement industries decided to report the video. But I was wondering, why didn't they just pull it down and tell me the truth? Why did they choose to lie that the uploader has deleted the video? Normally what I do is after our live, I take some time to watch that live, about an hour or so, to just see where we've not done well so that we can improve in the next live. And then after that, I simply take, I download it. Okay, so I leave it downloading as I sleep because the following day it can be edited and some of the pieces of it, the video just uploaded just in case somebody did not see it. But yesterday what I did is, after watching it, I left it halfway, I went to sleep. Only to be served with a notice in the morning that the uploader, who is me, of course, has decided to do the thing. But all the same, we move regardless, okay? So thank you so much for your support. You've always been here when we need you. You've always come in to just share your insights. And tonight, we are going to handle the Testimonial Tuesdays. Why? Testimonial Tuesdays are actually designed to make sure that you can inspire somebody with the information that you got here. And this is not a live for me to speak. This is a live for you people to share your views. And I was told that yesterday I was speaking so fast. So today I will try as much as possible to put some brakes on my talking, okay, so that we can get to understand each other. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking your time and being patient with us. It's a new evening to unlearn, to learn and relearn. So I welcome you all on the Testimonial Tuesdays. For those of you who don't know, we always do a Testimonial Tuesday every after Tuesday. So we skip one Tuesday and we do a Testimonial Tuesday so that you as my audience, or you who have actually benefited from this type of content, you can actually share your story, and somebody who is new to the platform can actually get inspired, and then we keep moving, because we are saving masses one person after the other, and we want to make sure that it is clear that people get it. So allow me to say hi to some individuals as they walk in. I can see Safi's in the building. Thank you so much, Safi, for joining in. I see Priscilla saying today I had to be the first. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you, Eunice Mudhoni. I see you. I see Teresa Fries. Amazing. I see Bubea Agnes. I'm in. Good evening, Dietary and the Coles and the class. Yeah, okay. And the class tuned in from Thika Section 2. Amazing, amazing. Michael Oweru is in the building. I see Nzembi Queen. I see you. I see Sarah Vuma, Ann Koraya, Mary Wali, Robert Wafula. Greetings from Uganda. Thank you, Doctor, for the good work. I appreciate, sir. Sandra Angela, I see you. I see Arnold, Priska Anyangu, Wambui Kimani, Zolisa Mateja. Hello, hoes members. Hello, Daktari. We are back for more insightful session and encouragement from testimonials. Amazing. Good. I see Agi Kelly, Steve Ogola is in the building. Is it Steve Ogola? No, Steve Ogina. I see Melody Mudikwa. I see Kekeli Kafui. I see Eddie Owidi. Rose Mbevi is in the building. Michael Bomet, Joa Boboge. I see Betty A. And then I see Paul Cassidy, Edith Gadon, Gashuhi, Dana Blessing, and Paul Cassidy. Thank you so much for joining in. Even Simon Karago on TikTok. My people on TikTok. Greetings from Uganda. I see you, bro. Zahra, thanks for educating us. It's my pleasure. Sam, thank you. I see Jerry. I see Agatha is here. Agatha is in the building. Thank you so much, Agatha. I see Pricky in the building. All of you, as you come in, if you're on TikTok, as you come in or as you log in, simply start requesting so that you can have this conversation as quickly as possible and people can get to have their 6 to 8 hours of rest, right? Remember, rest is part of it. Waidira is from Juja. I see you. I see Mbuya. I see Hygiene. Hey, somebody called Hygiene. Amazing. You're called Hygiene. That's perfect. I see Sonibik is in the building. So yes, welcome on board. Tag those people who have a testimony for us. Tag those people who will actually want to just listen to this, because some people are always asking me, Daktari, so what you preaching, is it really working? I'm like, okay, you should join our Testimonial Tuesdays. You should join our Testimonial Tuesdays. I see Arthur, I see you. Mimi here, I see you. Mimi, I see Hygiene from Switzerland. I see Raraj. Please, it is a Testimonial Tuesday. So most of the times, people will lie to us about the testimonies. They'll come here and they will tell us, oh, Daktari, you know, I've been following you and your things are awesome. Before you even ask them a question, they're like, but Daktari, I have a question. I know, now that one is a consultation. That one is not a testimony. Okay, so do not lie to us how you just dropped sugar a week ago. And now you want to consult. Do not use this platform as a consultation platform. You see me from Mexico. Mickey is in Mexico. Kenya and Mexico. Yes, again, before we start this, allow me to tell you this for free, that I run 2 platforms right now on live. That is that is TikTok, Health and Wellness Sport, and YouTube, Health and Wellness Sport. On TikTok, I also have another platform that is called Dr. Lewis Muchile. Please follow those 2 accounts. One is the main account, the other one is a backup account. On YouTube, I have Hose with Dr. Lewis, that is the backup account, and Health and Wellness Sport, the one that we are on right now. So be part of those platforms. Also be part of the Telegram channel that is Health and Wellness Sport. So anywhere you search Health and Wellness Sport, I cannot miss there. So simply go on Telegram, on YouTube, on TikTok and search Health and Wellness Sport. You'll find me there. And then we run online consultations and physical consultations. All of them are happening when you book an appointment with us, and the number is 0707074722. If you've been on my YouTube, you already see this number on every video. It is there, and it's a consultation number. So use it to consult, to book an appointment for the consultations, so that you can make work easier for us. I see Peter Mwangi tuned in from Poland. I see Zianda. I see 𝐓𝐄𝐒𝐒 tuned in from Kajiado. Virginia Thomas watching from Langata Otiende. I see Meriwali is saying, I walk barefoot at least 3 times a week. My feet no longer swell. I thank God and I thank you too for the information you give us. I appreciate that and we glorify God for that. Walking barefoot is free therapy. Paul Njenga is from California. I welcome you, bro. Mugure Njoroge nawakilisha hapa Kino. Kino is in the building. So my people on TikTok, if you would like to share your testimony, simply make sure that you start to request so that I can bring you in to have a conversation with us. We continue to preach the gospel in South Africa. Daktari, this is Olisa Mateja. Jay Opande is in the building. Welcome on board. So I was telling you, yesterday we had the best live. The best live. Have you ever done something and you feel like this one I've actually done justice? That's how I felt yesterday when I was leaving this stage. I was like, that one. I don't even want to talk to somebody. I don't want to even bring in anybody to ask a question. No, I am calling it, it's like a mic drop. So I dropped the mic. I went ahead my 6 hours of sleep. I woke up, I was like, where? Has somebody just locked me out of my YouTube channel? I was like, aye. But I've learned one thing in life. Like whatever you love is actually what becomes your God. And that turns you away from the light, because it turns you away from the real God. So again, please, in this life, never be attached to anything. Don't. You came with nothing. You will live with nothing. Never be attached to anything. That's a lesson that I pick every single day. And you see, as I was waking up that morning, because I wake up and the first thing I do is basically look at my emails and then look at my, of course, the list of people who have booked for appointments so that I can plan the day. And then I come and do about an hour of a study. If it's Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I do a morning workout together with my team, the weight loss group. So we do a home workout, and then after that, I start the day. And that's when you will see me posting things on Telegram because I've had some studies, I've gotten some insights, so I post there. So normally I post on Telegram in the morning. And so today I wake up, I'm going through my schedules. After that, I see a notification. I pull the phone and I'm like, ah, yeah, okay, that this video is not there. The uploader has pulled it down. So I rush to, because after the lives, I post this on my status and on my platforms, all platforms, so that somebody who did not see it can actually access it the following day. So I go on my platforms, I try to click the link, nothing. I'm like, the video was pulled down by the uploader. And who is the uploader? Dr. Lewis. I'm like, okay, wow. So now listen, the devil was busy talking to me. Because I had to call my team, and it was so early. I had to call my team and tell them, hey, by the way, have you seen that? Have you seen what the devil has just done? And the devil was busy talking to me in my head, in my imaginations. How will it be? How will my people get to see this? This was a very intense live. Oh, blah, blah. He was busy talking in my ears. And I was, at some point, I wanted to give him a chance. And then I remembered, hey, bro, you own nothing. You own nothing. Yesterday, the live was packed. People were there. People were full on that live. They learned something and they'll share that information. If any case, they did not put a bullet in my head, so I still have the brain. I'll still do another live to just recap this. So the devil kept talking to me in my ears. I was like, And he wanted to spoil my day at 5 a.m. in the morning. Imagine that. Yeah. I'm like, no way, I'm listening to that. And I started doubting that thought, of course. And then I just relaxed into it, and the thought disappeared. I was like, amazing things, right? So this is to tell you that most of us are always in constant fear because we love doing some things. And look at it this way. It's so painful to lose a child, a guardian, or maybe a loved one, right? So painful. But it gets more difficult when you resist it. It gets more difficult. It's very difficult when you're trying to resist what is already happening. It's the truth that it's already happened and now you have to move out from it. It's difficult. But when you just start doubting your thoughts, when you stop listening to the devil, because anything that happened 10 minutes ago is none of your business anymore. It remains an illusion in your head. Anything that will happen 10 minutes from now is none of your business. Even 1 minute from now is none of your business. Because it's still in your imagination. And that's why I tell you, every single thought at every moment in time is a lie, unless it is a functional thought. What do I mean by functional thought? I mean, you've woken up in the morning, yes. What do I do next? Let me go and take a cold shower. Let me work out. Let me do this. Let me go and fuel the car. Let me drive to work. I'm working. Let me concentrate on work. That is a functional thought. So in that moment, those are the only true thoughts. Every other thing apart from that moment is in your heads, is in your 𝐓𝐄𝐒𝐋. That's an illusion. And most of us live constantly in that illusion. We live constantly in our imagination to an extent that we don't have a reality. We are so unconscious about life because we keep on living in our thoughts. And now thoughts start dictating the feelings. So then anger just sprues from that. And most of us have a lot of anger, and we think it's the external environment that is going to change that. We think we need people to love us. We think we need people to be better. We think we need people to be complete. At some point I thought, I need YouTube. I need to beg YouTube. I'm like, no way. No way. So the devil keeps on talking to you every other time. He will excite you to just make you feel bad about yourself. He will depress you to just exalt you at the next minute, and you're feeling, oh, I walked out of depression. You celebrate. After you've celebrated, boom, another depression state. So stop listening to those thoughts. Simply do whatever you have to do now. Be conscious about life. Be cautious about life. Not cautious, conscious. If you're driving on that traffic jam, concentrate on the road. Some of you are in the car on a jam, but your mind is somewhere else. And then when somebody hoots at you, and in Kenya, matatus are chaotic. So when a matatu comes and hoots at you, you just erupt. You're just a bomb, a ticking bomb that was just waiting to erupt. So inside you, there's just a home of anger and the evil in you. And you're thinking that these matatus have to respect you. They don't have to. Nobody has to respect you. You need to just focus on yours. Do not have an opinion about most of the things. Basically, don't even have an opinion about everything. Because if you have an opinion, you start being a judgmental person. When you start judgment, that is now becoming a sinner. That's the nature of evil. So that guy, that voice that keeps on talking to your ears, it's time for you to start doubting it. And I will give you a challenge. Take about just 6 weeks in a week to just doubt your thoughts. Every thought, doubt it. Doubt it, because those thoughts in your imaginations, they actually turn you away from the real picture. They turn you away from light. They make you feel special. Look at our titles, Daktari. When you call somebody Daktari, they feel so good about themselves. But what you don't know is, that's just a title. It's not even my identity, it's just a title. But if you call me that, I can use that title to actually exploit you. So start doubting your thoughts. And you'll hear people telling me, how can I doubt my thoughts? Simply don't listen to those thoughts. I mean, you're a functional person. Listen to what is happening right now. Concentrate here, be conscious, be cautious, or be conscious. Okay, be conscious about life. Don't live in the subconscious state or in the non-conscious state that most of us are in. What is happening here? Yes. So yes, on to the Testimonial Tuesday. Welcome on board. I don't want to speak too much, but I thought you should know. I thought most of you are living in constant fear, constant worry, constant doubt, constant fear of the unknown. You're living in the future. You're living in the past, carrying a burden of the past, and also overthinking about the future, worrying about your children and their future, worrying about the government. All these things are non-existent. They're in your head. The fear, the doubt, the worry, the need to be better, the need to live in the future itself, it's an evil thing. And we were lied to that the future is bright. You were lied to that you are the leader of tomorrow. You are the president of tomorrow. Where are you now? Are you a president? No, we are not. Why? Because the future was in their heads, their imagination. So stay away from your imaginations. Doubt every single thought in your head, unless it is a functional thought. Lilian Odhiambo, I see you. I see T. Hello, everyone. Hello. Who is here? We have, let me see. Waidira. Waidira is logging in. And if you're on, you can interact with us on all platforms. You can be on YouTube. You can type your testimony there, read it out. If you want to have that conversation, you can actually jump on TikTok, because we've not made the logistics for YouTube and the conversations on YouTube, but we will do it because we're also thinking of doing some interviews here and there. So yes, that's part of the growth, and we are focusing on that. But we will not live in the future. We will do what we have to do now, right? Yes, Waidira.
Hello, Daktari.
Hello, Waidira. How are you?
Yes, all is well.
Amazing. That's my student. Talk to us.
Well, I only have 2 things to say.
Yes.
I've been a follower since March this year.
Yeah.
Not only have you fixed my kitchen, I was 82 kgs, now I'm 70 kgs. Yes, I had joined your 2-month weight loss program.
Wow, okay.
The one that we did on Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
How was it?
So thank you for that. A bit tough.
I know.
My target was 65.
Pardon?
My target was 65 from 82 kgs, but now I'm 70. I think I'll work on the 5 kgs.
The beauty is you moved on to the next step, and there is a next step there. Okay? And that's our major secret. After the weight loss program, we move to the next step, and that's the best secret about it. So yes, we are not leaving you until you attain your goals.
Yes, I also discovered I had a neck. I didn't have a neck. I was too fat.
This is the energy that comes from people who walk through my hands. They will accept that they were fat. But why is it that when you tell somebody you're fat, they become so angry? But that's the reality. You're fat. If you're fat, you're fat. But imagine you now saying you just discovered you had a neck, because the neck had disappeared. You had a cephalothorax.
Imagine, and I dropped all the record tubes. I really loved record tubes, but now I can cook without record tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. You fixed my marriage because through the identity videos,
yes,
I was this wanted. But now I'm the most amazing wife. My husband keeps on praising me. So not only have you fixed my kitchen, but also my marriage.
Hey, Hey,
Woman.
hey, say no more. Say no more. Listen. Why is it that all the times, there are men who have, I call them males. There are males who come with a lot of attitude, thinking just because their wives are taking a front seat on trying to lead healthy and lose weight, they start becoming angry at me. They start telling me, listening to that Dr. Lewis, yeah, he's always about Dr. Lewis, and they start getting angry for no good reason. Now, men on this platform, anytime you expose your insecurity to a woman, you lose that woman. For what reason? This woman relies on you for security. He relies on you on protection. She relies on you on protection and leadership. And now you're here. This woman is insecure. She wants to get security from you. And now you're here trying to show her your insecurities. Most of you men actually push your women towards other men. That's the truth. You push your wife to other men. Why? Because you show her the insecurities in you. And this is a woman who came in with her insecurities, hoping that this is a pillar that is going to strengthen me. Because she joins you to become better. And now you're here, you're showing insecurities for somebody who is online. My friend, go and fix yourself. Go to the gym, go eat healthy. You can imagine, you've lived with this woman for the longest period of time. She's just fat and obese. And then one day, this woman decides, no, I'm not doing this anymore. She loses weight like crazy. And now, instead of you going to lose the same weight and become a better man, you're becoming insecure because she lost weight. Because now you're thinking, maybe where she's going in the gym, there's somebody there she's going to see. Maybe there are better men there. Maybe there's this. And you start getting this, the devil starts talking to your ears. Start telling you, oh, where she's going is the gym trainer. Oh, that Dr. Lewis who speaks on her television all the time. Because most of you, when you just press the search button on YouTube on your TV, it's Dr. Lewis, the health and wellness spot. It's not my fault. So, Edira, we appreciate you. We did not fix your marriage. You actually fixed your marriage on your own. Because when you lose weight, not only do you lose the fat, you actually lose the estrogen. And therefore, this anger and emotions, and you see, we also teach you how to fix the identities. So when you have this fixed identity, when you forgive those people who you resent, you become a whole person. And now the energy that you portray from within you, that energy is just amazing. And now you become attractive, and everybody wants to be in your space. And of course, you expect some form of concern and some form of insecurity to come in with a weak man. So we did not fix your marriage. You actually fixed your own marriage. And I'm glad that you took a step ahead to do this for you and for people around you.
Thank you so much, Dr. God bless you.
You're welcome. Glory be to God.
Thank you.
You are starting to think I'm a marital counselor. I am not. My role is to actually glorify God by easing pain and suffering from His people. Imagine this. When you're obese, or let me just say, when you're fat, the point is, even your odor, your body scent, hata harufu yako mwenyewe, you're like, is this me? I just applied a new scent, but it's like your body odor is stronger than your new scent. You're like, and then you start thinking, maybe if I go past somebody, they will notice this odor of mine, because again, the insecurity is from within you, not even from without. Maybe you don't even smell as much as you're thinking. But the insecurity inside you tells you, oh, everybody around you is thinking you smell very bad. Now you walk into a room, people are seated, they are relaxing, and then they just raise their head and they laugh. They're not even laughing at you. Maybe they are laughing at something that was happening before you came into that room. And when you walk in and these people are laughing, trust me, with the anger inside you cannot allow you to go silent. You will be tempted to say something because that gentleman is speaking here. Please tell them, show them that yes, you are not fat, you are plump. Tell them, you are chubby. Please tell them, make them feel your presence. And you can't wait to erupt. And this guy gets louder to an extent that when you erupt, a minute later, these guys tell you what they're laughing at, and you're not in the equation. And now the same guy comes here and tells you, why did you do that? And now you start feeling guilty. And now you start judging yourself for overreacting. And when immediately you judge yourself, that is sin. That's the nature of evil. So that's how the devil plays with you. He cannot destroy you, but he uses your own thoughts and imaginations to just make you feel bad about yourself, to make you judge yourself. And then he tells God, now look at this one. Is this one yours? Hata huyu ni wako. You mean even after creating all these people, you still had to put insecurities in this one? Some of the ladies have this baby face, and you can easily see it. But that baby face is from far because they are fat. Because they have no discipline. They eat everything. Smokies are passing, they are grabbing smokies. Chapati is passing, white chapati, they are there. They hear white chapati is dangerous. They have already swallowed the white chapati. Now they are thinking now they have to find the brown chapati to just add on top of that. There's some juice they are taking. My boil they are taking. There's a new spice in the supermarket, they are there. There is this new brand of margarine, they are there. Where is the discipline? Where is the discipline? And then you're telling us, you can. I'm good. I ask you a question. Do you have anger? The first thing you tell me, you mean anger issues? I'm like, no. I asked you, do you have anger? They always run. I don't have anger issues. I'm like, no. Do you have anger? I don't have anger issues. Okay. Do you get angry? Sometimes, and then they defend that by saying, because I'm human. I'm like, Do you get angry? And then they say, yes, I do. Then I tell them, do you believe that anger cannot sit in the same heart with love? Because anger is actually the opposite of what is supposed to be love. If you have anger, you're only thinking about destroying. And that is just, the anger inside you is just boiling. So you want to lash it on every other people. And sometimes you deflect it to your children. Because your husband will tell you you're fat. He's fat too. But he's fat, you're fatter. So he tells you, hizi smokies unakula kila mahali. Look at you now. And now that insecurity just boils inside you. You want to say something that will actually offend them so bad, and then you deflect that to your children. When you take that to your children, they feel bad about it, but they cannot tell you. They think you're just being a mother, so they start to resent you, and they become just like you, emotional, angry, chaotic, and that is a generational thing. Okay, so we cannot, it's a deeper thing. So when you lose weight, when you start leading healthy, all these things start just aligning, and you're like, why didn't I see this earlier? How comes I didn't see this earlier? You start watching. Yeah. Yes, this is Emmanuel. How are you, Emmanuel?
Yeah, doctor.
Yes.
Doctor, all right. How are you doing?
All is well. How are you?
I'm okay. Please, I don't have a question. I don't know if this is the right time to ask.
No, this is a this is a Testimonial Tuesday live. It's not a question live. It's not. I
know it's a testimony. I know it's a Testimonial Tuesday. That's why I just made this statement, because there was a video I watched. You talked about pumpkin seed, the color. So the green one was what I know, what I've come to know.
Yes.
And that's what I've been taking. So I just want to get clarified, please.
So my question is, have you ever cooked a pumpkin? Have you ever?
Yeah, I've done that, but I've never. Yes, so, I've never used the maybe 81 the seed.
No, I want us to
buy from the market.
I want us to focus. I want us to be very brief. Just answer shortly and we move. Have you ever cooked a pumpkin?
Okay. Yes.
What is the color of this? What was the color of those seeds?
It's white, but the shell, not the inside.
Sir, relax. What was the color of those pumpkin seeds?
All right. White.
Amazing. So where did you get the green pumpkin seeds from?
It's a peeled one.
Pardon?
It's a peeled one. The one that is a peeled one. The one that was white was with the shell. So, but when I buy from a peeled one, what I see is a green color. I've never seen a white one.
Where do you buy the peeled one?
I stay in the US, and that all the markets, the supermarket.
Okay. Now I understand, bro. Let me tell you, from where I come from where I hail from, pumpkin seeds are white, whether boiled or raw. I was just saying, I have never seen green pumpkin seeds. I saw green pumpkin seeds when I walked into the supermarket, and I saw these supplements packed, okay, and they were being sold. And I saw pumpkin seeds that are green. I thought it was the only one. I moved into another food store and I saw the same thing. And I was like, where are we getting green pumpkin seeds when I know the real pumpkin has white seeds? So that's actually what got me interested and intrigued. So I decided to ask people. Maybe people know of pumpkins that have green seeds. Because for me, I don't know pumpkins that have green seeds.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry to disturb you. I appreciate it.
No problem. I appreciate also for coming through.
I'm still doing what you asked me to do. I've been doing that.
Amazing, sir. Keep going. One day you'll bring us your testimony. Amazing. So guys, maybe it's me who is dreaming. Have you guys seen the green pumpkin seeds? Have you? I walked into these food stores and I saw green pumpkin seeds, and they're dry pumpkin seeds. I'm like, are you? My grandmother used to dry the pumpkin seeds also, and they never turned color to green. So I was wondering why green pumpkin seeds? I don't understand. Anyway, Bubea Agnes. I could. On my testimonies, I suffered painful and irregular menstruation. Sometimes they just disappear for over 50 days and then come back with severe pain. It is so strange how I don't experience any pain at all. The time I enjoyed my health was when I was a teenager. I lost weight from 68 to 57. I'll be forever grateful. These are not my words. How many women are suffering the same? You've seen even our celebrities planning to go out, to fly out, to go to outside countries so that they can actually fix endometriosis. Imagine that. As though they are going to get a new body from outside. It's a crazy world. We celebrate you, Agnes. Bubea Agnes, we celebrate you. Alfred Budu, you are doing a great job doctoring. Well, okay. Thank you, sir. Mushiri Oweru, listen to this. I am a happy man. Since my wife decided to join the health and wellness family, she has noticed a lot of changes in me. Hey, we sit there, we fix families, we fix marriages, we fix men, we fix women. And you're there trying to say, oh, you're procrastinating as though you have tomorrow. You don't have even 10 minutes from now. I was so surprised. Green pumpkin seeds. I was like, maybe is it my eyes? And I have big eyes. I can even see the endosperm inside the seed of the pumpkin. And now I'm seeing green pumpkin seeds. I'm like, should I go and wash my face in the nearest river? Yes, they're here in Switzerland and Germany too. Green pumpkin seeds. I wonder. I don't know if it's a breed of pumpkins. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But the pumpkins that I know, they have white seeds. I saw green pumpkin seeds today at Naivas. This is my destiny. I saw green pumpkin seeds today at the Naivas supermarket. They are peeled, as in the white outer shell is removed. So when you remove the outer shell, the inside part is green. But why would they remove the outer shell when that is the fiber? That's amazing, right? I think I should do that. I will come back with the results. I'll find that pumpkin, I'll remove the peel, and I'll tell you the results. So why do they peel it though? Why? Good. This is crazy. Eric says maybe green seeds are GMO. I mean, who knows? Nowadays, everything is in the market is GMO. Everything. And you simply take this. If you want to know if they are real, simply take them and plant them and see if they germinate. See, they still have the endosperm. The outer cover is just the fiber. It doesn't grow. So simply take them and try to cultivate them and see if they grow. Even our seeds nowadays, they cannot regrow. Imagine the maize, the corn. They cannot regrow because that gentleman from the United States came in here, brought the GMO. Now he's thinking of printing meat now he's telling us not to slaughter our cows so that we can easily buy meat from his factories. Okay? I peeled it now. It's green inside. Prof, okay, amazing, amazing. Prof, can you just come in and maybe do a video with me here? We would like to see that, okay? Abdulaziz, when you peel the seed, it's greenish. Okay, so they peel it and remove the fiber. And then now you remain with that's endosperm. How about the fiber? But we're interested in the fiber. Amazing, amazing insights there. Good. Yes, Kekeli. This is Team Kekeli.
Hello, Doc.
Hello, how are you?
Everyone.
I'm good. And all is well.
Doing better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
I have also only green pumpkin seed.
Okay.
Maybe this time I will buy the pumpkin and start peeling it off to see how it is inside.
Yeah, I'm thinking
because
of the same.
till now we have, yeah.
I think
But there is also this one Nigerian called 𝐓𝐄𝐒𝐒.
Mm-hmm.
It's white.
Okay.
But I don't know, but it seems like bitter lemon seed.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know it. It's also, yeah, we use it actually also to make soup and, yeah.
Bitter lemon,
But
okay.
the pumpkins, yeah, bitter lemon seed.
Okay.
But they peel them too, it's white.
Okay.
Yeah, that aside.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to maybe talk about children.
Mm-hmm. Why is there echo from your side?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, just proceed.
Okay. It's like we underestimate our children,
Yeah.
their power to learn and their ability.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had like around 8 kids,
Mm-hmm.
and we are trying to teach them that sugar is not good, what to eat, what not to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole holiday, it was like 2 months.
Yeah.
It was very amazing. Like some of them are already obese.
Okay.
So I had some children losing like 5 kgs, some 10 kgs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been having also a phone call with them. And it's just amazing the question that these children pop up.
Yeah.
It's like, huh? They are really interested to understand everything. Why is ketchup not good? Which vitamins we have in egg? Why we don't eat fruit? It's like a whole lot of questions. I have to go back and read myself.
Yeah.
Like, and now they come back, and last time before school, it was Sunday, the last call we made. One is telling me, yeah, Auntie, we went to consultation in the hospital, and I saw my doctor, and I think he's obese.
That's a child saying that.
Yeah, he's 16.
It's going to get difficult for doctors out here.
I was like, I love that because they are getting this awareness.
Yeah.
So we are working on our side, but please, parents, do try your best because we were brainwashed at some point.
Yep.
But we don't need to brainwash our children on the way now that we know better. So we don't need to say, my child like this, need that. No, we just have to teach them.
True.
They will quickly learn.
Because they learn by observation and imitation. Whatever you do, they do. If you become bold and strict with what you do, children are so good at adapting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we are good at feeding them with very useless foods, and then we blame the system. We blame the hospitals for not having drugs. We blame allergies. We blame, I don't know, bed sheets. We blame new environment. We blame the pets. But the problem is us.
And they say, yeah, my child don't like this food. He will not eat. As if the child is going to the supermarket to make groceries.
The child does not buy food in your house.
Never.
Yeah.
So please help our children be better people like we are today. They don't need to fight the way we are doing today. They can learn better.
Yeah.
Already. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, 𝐓𝐄𝐄𝐒. I see this. Ogola Dan is saying, since I started following you, I've experienced a lot of improvements. Weight loss from 79 to 69. Congratulations, gentlemen. I started fasting as a weight loss journey, only to realize I healed what? I healed my over 10 years ulcers. Imagine that. Now, about ulcers, thank you so much, Dan Ogola, for that. The reality is this. Most people who have ulcers, one, they own the disease. They say my ulcers ulcers yangu haitakangi chakula, ulcers yangu haitaki pilipili, ulcers yangu, blah blah blah. That's what you say all the time. So you own the disease. So even the ability of you fighting the disease is zero. That is one. Number two, when you have ulcers, the system has told you that if you fast, you will end up dying, you will end up suffering, because ulcers need food. So you keep on eating, but you've forgotten simple logic, common sense, that anytime you eat, you need to digest that food. So there's that peristaltic movement of food. The muscles of the intestine is moving to just mix the food. That is going to open up the wound even more. Number two, anytime you concentrate the stomach acid, you're actually healing the stomach wall. So people who have ulcers, it's time for you to start fasting. People who have H. pylori, it's time for you to start fasting. If you think fasting will kill you, ask yourself, you've been eating all these small portions of meals every other time. Have you gotten better? You know, this is a question that I ask even people who have been diagnosed with diabetes and are on drugs for diabetes. I ask them, I am telling you to eat fatty meats, and you're telling me, no, fatty meats will cause me cholesterol and all that. But you came in without eating fatty meats, and your cholesterol levels are in the roof. So I ask you, how did you end up getting this high cholesterol in the system? How did you end up getting ulcers? And how do you still maintain the ulcers when you're not eating chili peppers, the cayenne peppers, you're not eating fatty meats, you're not fasting? How did you end up having these conditions? And now you start hearing them, the crickets, because the system has just lied to them that if you have ulcers, you need to take meals every other time. So the system wants you to maintain yourself in that state so that they can give you the kits, they can give you the omeprazole, the PPIs, and the antacids. And nowadays, it's just one antacid after the other. In fact, the liquid antacids, you know them, right? You can mention them in the comment section. The liquid antacids. It is always a new brand and a new drug after another. Nowadays is double action. Tomorrow is triple action. The other day is a strong this. The other day is plus an anti-constipating agent, the simethicone. So it's always the same thing being packaged, and it's just garbage. And you people have these things in your cars. You have them in your homes. Your kitchen has a whole 1 liter of an antacid suspension. And you know that antacid that is drawn on some fire? You see how these people are? They are very clean. So there's that one that has fire. I don't know if you guys know it. It starts with an R. Has fire. So what is the message that is being passed? That this fire is what is actually happening in your stomach. So this antacid is coming in to turn off or to just melt the fire. It's going to turn off the fire. So this antacid that we are bringing to you, because we love you, because we want you to continue eating the wheat, we want you to continue using our seed oil. This is now an antacid that is going to turn off the fire inside your stomach. Now you start thinking, oh, my stomach is actually heating, it's actually on fire. And now they tell you that is hyperacidity. And now you start relating hyperacidity with the fire. You're like, oh, okay, so now that I have the acid in the stomach, that is the reason why I'm burning. And now they call that symptom a heartburn. Which heart is burning? There's no heart that is burning in ulcers or the reflux. There's no heart that is burning. Yes, you got it, Nivek, that one. So they call that symptom a heartburn. Why? Because they want you to know you're actually burning, so you need to cool down the fire. Instead of them telling you to just fast, to concentrate the stomach acid, and when you concentrate the stomach acid, this sphincter closes and nothing comes back. So you will not have nausea, you will not have the reflux. So instead of them telling you that, because fasting is free, they don't make profits from it. And they brainwash you so deeply through your doctor. I am a gastro. I have studied the gut all my life for 30 years. How can I not know this? But he's still the same person who is giving you every antacid after another. a PPI after another. You just move from esomeprazole to pantoprazole. And now there is pantoprazole for babies. Pantoprazole DT. It is a dispersible tablet for children. So imagine your children are going to take these antacids. From the time that child takes this antacid, they cannot digest protein because you must have a strong acid environment in the stomach, a strong acid in the stomach for you to digest protein. You must have a strong acid to liberate iron. So these children will come back with anemia later on. So they're actually trying to create a problem, and then they will come with a solution. They'll give you another one, another long box, a white one with blood droplets. For also starts with R. Look at it. We have the R for the antacid, then we have the R for the blood booster. And you guzzle these things, but your anemia is not going anywhere. But these things are expensive. They are very expensive. Okay? Zolisa Mateja, I have reached my goal weight of 62 kgs after 2 months of casting out sugar, wheat, and seed oils from my diet. I started with TUMAD and now I'm on OMAD. I just need to add exercise now so I can maintain it. Look at that. Yes, Lavish, that is the one that I'm talking about. That hematinic agent. This guy, this is 2 months only. Now, these are people who have, we have not interacted. We have not met in person. We have never interacted. But this is a person who just 2 months of dropping their inflammatory foods, his weight is down. And I know some of you, when you drop those 3 foods and your weight just goes down drastically, again, that guy called the devil starts talking through your ears. The voice of people, the voice of craziness. Oh, men cannot eat bones. Men like flesh. Oh, thick thighs save lives. Why did you lose the nyash? Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then your gym instructor tells you, you have to eat. You heard of that lady who talked here the other day? That now she has to eat all this whey protein and go and squat to get a nyash. Listen, if you did not have a nyash, you don't have it. You don't have it. Some of you look even better without the nyash. So you've just accumulated fat and you're walking around with a lot of fat and you're thinking that's the best way to live. Look at your online influencers with that fake nyash and they're telling you they went to the gym to squat. Lies. Somebody has a waist this size, walks like and looks like an ant, a safari ant with a whole big nyash and a very tiny waist, and you're believing them. These are people who go to India, they do their thing, they come back and they tell you, oh, this is how I look, these are genes. Well, no genes in that. If you did not have a nyash, it's not your portion. Just let it be. Fix the brain. At least have a strong brain and a strong mindset. Fix the identity. Okay? You are concentrating on nyash and realize this. No man wants the nyash. It's aesthetic. It's okay for your aesthetic value. But beyond the nyash, and any man who's focusing on the nyash, basically, the 𝐓𝐄𝐒𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐻𝐍𝐈𝐿. Because look at it this way. The same man who wants the nyash has a woman who doesn't have a nyash. Just the same way ladies will tell you, oh, I want a tall, dark, and handsome man with cubes. And then the one she has, hey, short, round, and short, round, broke, and all those. Exactly the opposite. And that's why, men, you should never ask a lady on a date, what do you look for in a man? Because one, you're stupid. Why are you asking a lady on a date what she wants in a man? Yet you're the man. She's given you a chance on a date. So why are you asking her again? She'll tell you what you're not. And then the anger inside you will now erupt. Okay? Because you've borrowed money to actually take her on a date. And now you're asking her what she wants in a man. She's telling you what you're not. Because she's telling you she wants a financially stable man. And you just borrowed 1,000 shillings to take her for coffee. Now you're like, hey. You're wondering, what is wrong with this one? And now you become so evil because you just want her in bed so that you can actually finish the mission and run. You're telling us about the nyash and the woman that you're having. Zero nyash. So what is with the nyash? Nyash. These fake standards, please. So you're telling her what you're asking her what she wants in a man, and yet you're the man. Are you not confident in yourself? That is one. Question 2, you ask a lady, what do you do for a living? I mean, the 50-50 guys. Yeah? Marriage is 50-50. She has to support me. Support you. Find your identity before even thinking about a relationship. And what do you do for a living? Why are you asking a lady what she does for a living? You want her to provide. Where? Antacids were permanent on my grocery list due to the very bad acid reflux. I haven't used one in the past 2 months. You are truly restoring our health and saving our lives, Daktari. We appreciate you. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing stuff there. We will fix you here. We don't care. We will fix each one of you. And we are doing it. Have you seen the rate at which our YouTube is growing? Have you seen that? So it's not even
Hello.
Hey, hello, Gatimi, how are you?
Very fine, Doc.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Now, nice to hear from you. Welcome on board. How are you?
And the whole team.
Karibu sana.
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy. I've managed to do fasting.
Wow.
And one of the things I have noticed is I was actually slowly turning into a man. I was growing a beard on one side of my chin.
Yes.
And we were comforting ourselves that this runs in the family. But I've looked at myself and there's no hair. I'm like, oh my God, the estrogen has been fixed.
The beard is ours. It runs in our family.
The beard is yours. I was walking around with a tweezer every so often to pull that. There was one strand, very stubborn.
Yeah.
And it's not there anymore. I'm getting compliments. My face is not chubby anymore. I'm glowing.
Your energy.
I've given out all the rice from the house. I have given it out.
We can't even fail to notice your energy. The energy is just on the roof. We can't miss out on that.
Yes, I am just so excited. I'm happy. By following what you're saying, it has saved me a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't buy oil. I just go to the butcher. He's so happy to give me the beef or lamb, whatever, fat.
Yeah.
And I make my own tallow.
Amazing. Now,
yes.
Have you seen?
I don't do bread. That's another few pounds off my shopping list.
Amazing.
And like today, I was okay. I survived the whole day. I could not even remember that I hadn't eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only drank my cabbage, coconut,
smoothie.
What do you call it? The juice or smoothie.
Yeah.
And what I did, I retained the flesh from the coconut. I didn't discard it. So it's so filling.
Perfect.
And I'm like, amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, the other thing is the discipline. I went out for a birthday lunch yesterday. And I just did my beef and salad and left everything else, the cookies, the cakes, the wheat stuff.
You can't make this stuff up.
And I am just amazing.
You can't make this stuff up.
Yes,
hey.
I am so happy.
Congratulations, Gatimi. Thank you so much.
I know. I haven't weighed myself, but my clothes can tell me
that is the point.
I have lost some.
That is the point.
Inches.
Weight is not lost by climbing on a weighing scale. Weight is lost when you fix the kitchen and your clothes start talking to you. Yeah,
tell you what, before I met you, I had started fixing my kitchen by buying titanium sufurias.
Yes.
And now, combined with the cooking, it's amazing. The only sad thing is the amount of medication that we give the people we serve here, all those things you're mentioning there, it is so sad.
Yeah.
Like literally killing them. And if you do not dispense, it's actually a crime.
Yeah.
So you wonder, why are governments working so hard to finish people? But for me, the client I'm serving at the moment, she's enjoying the benefits. I do my bone broth and I normally put in her food because she's on level 2 feeding.
Yeah.
And she has transformed. Her family is happy. They don't know the magic I'm doing. So I'm extending the same goodness and the same gospel. And I'm glad to be in this family.
Thank you so much. Now look at that. Look at how
Thank you so much.
Look at how much energy that is coming from you and you're spreading it to other people. That is the point. The point is we are not here to be mean with information.
Yes.
We are here to make sure that we inspire you and then you inspire people around you. So that's amazing.
Exactly.
Wow.
Amazing. When I met her, she was confused. She couldn't even recognize anyone, but I started doing the salt thing.
Yeah.
Her first glass of water in the morning. And now I can hold a conversation with an 89-year-old. She can be able to recall, remember her family. And I am so delighted.
Wow.
Yes, I've seen that great transformation.
Man, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you too for preaching this gospel.
Wow.
That was the only gap I didn't have of bridging.
Yeah.
So that I can be able to do my fasting and all. And thank you so much that I stumbled on your health whatever chat.
You're welcome. Hey.
Keep soaring high. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Now listen, this is the energy that we're talking about. Simply be inspired, do your part. When they see you winning, the only thing they can do is to join your camp. And guess what? You change their lives without forcing them. Sometimes I walk into the gym. I am not a gym trainer. So do not rely on me on any gym lessons and all that. No. I rely on people who understand the gym also. I consult. But sometimes I walk into the gym, and because I go into the gym, we normally train 2 or 3 people. So anytime we go into the gym, the energy is actually sensed. Why? Because one, we go to the gym with a program. 1 hour, we are out. And we've done so much in that gym that people start asking, how is this guy squatting with 120 kgs? And I realize the squatting rack is always full of dust because nobody wants to squat in the gym. We want the biceps, we want the chest. Nobody wants to work on the core. Nobody wants to work on the legs. So I get so intrigued with some few things when I see people getting to align on what we are doing. You see now people want to join you in the training, but of course it is difficult to join somebody who has a schedule because you just give up, and that is one. 2, you will not maintain the consistency. And number 3, we have very minimal time. So it's either you join our time or you just go and do your own things. You can actually be inspired and just do that. So when you see somebody inspiring other people like this, it is just a blessing to us as the Health and Wellness Sport family. All of you are this family. Okay? So that's what we want. We don't want you to just get the information and then sit back. That is being mean. That's being of the nature of evil. Once you practice it and it works for you, spread it. Change people, because our essence is not to have 100,000 subscribers and go and take that silver button and start bragging with it here. No. Our essence is to make sure that we have a healthy nation. We ease the burden on healthcare. Right now, I told you, in hospitals, there are people sharing beds. Imagine your father and somebody else's father sharing a bed in a hospital. Somebody is nursing diabetic souls. They are crazy. And then now another person comes in and they have to share that bed because there are no beds in hospitals. So whatever I'm doing, when I see my video being pulled down, I really get so scared of the future. If at all we have the future. Because you're pulling down a video that will not destroy me. It will destroy the masses. And of course, you want the masses because you want the money. You want to exploit them so badly. But one day they will wake up from their darkness. And of course, you will suffer. You will suffer. So imagine, I have even seen a live on TikTok, ladies with beards holding a live to console each other. It's the same way men with bald heads holding a live for bald-headed men. And we are there trying to console each other. Oh, we are men for bald head and all that, and we are trying to seek external validation. That is a crazy idea. You know very well it is not right. That's why you're putting out that live, so that you can actually seek attention. So a lady with beards and calling in other ladies with beards so that they can have a conversation about their beards. I'm like, what are you doing? Go fix the kitchen. It's that simple. And on that note, the utensils things, ladies and gentlemen, try as much as possible to have the least number of plastics in your house. The least. Maybe water. The least plastics in your household. Use ceramic. Use glass. Use stainless steel. Si ushamba. Please avoid plastics, because the number of plastics that we are taking in, and specifically the soft plastics. You can also use granite as your sufurias. So go change that. Start by small things. Don't just wait until I'll change these things once. Don't wait to get sick for you to change these things. Start slow. Start just by bringing in utensils that are ceramic, utensils that are stainless steel, and just grow slow into it. As you change the kitchen, as you drop the wheat, as you drop the seed oil, go to the butcher and come and make tallow someday. Okay? I have a Telegram channel. Post it there. At least you motivate somebody, and at least you feel good because they'll correct you. They'll tell you, oh, you used the wrong utensils. Man, I can't remember the last time I put food in a refrigerator. I can't remember. I can't. Hey. Anyway. And I know most of you are just waiting for that one occasion. All of you are working with a camera, just waiting for one day to meet Dr. Lewis in a hotel. He has asked for chapati and this tea, and he's putting sugar in. You're busy taking a video to come and post on my platforms. Is this the doctor? Let me tell you something interesting. When I was breaking my 72-hour fast, I managed to go to a hotel in Karen. Very good hotel. For those of you who know that hotel, because I was allowed to share that story, that hotel is called Karen Blixen. So if you've been to Karen, it's a very good hotel and good in terms of the food industry. Okay? So when got there, I had one of my colleagues and we went in, and we are breaking a 72-hour fast. Understand that. So we come in, we sit down, we order some soup, we order some foods that are actually totally organic, and the waitress there, she was like, why are you ordering this? So she goes and comes back and tells us, oh, those foods are not available here. We're like, oh, okay, if they're not available, we'll come back another day. She's like, oh, no, allow me to talk to my manager and let's see if we can actually make those foods for you. I'm like, we don't have time. So what you do if you don't have these foods? And basically I was just ordering meat. So we wanted boiled meat or some stuff like that. Okay, some few sweet potatoes, just some chips of sweet potatoes there. Nothing. And I'm thinking this is a high-end hotel, has nothing. And then she went and talked to the manager and all this. Of course, they made it, and then we were served. So I'm there trying to take these to enjoy the meal. And guess what? Another lady walks in. She comes in, says, hello guys, how are you? We are good. Are you enjoying the meals? I'm like, yeah, we are. Given that we are breaking a fast, the food tastes so good. She's like, okay, and what are you eating? I explained, this is this, and blah, 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 and all that. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, I know you, Dr. Lewis. I know you, Dr. Lewis. I am actually somebody who is involved with public relations here. So I saw you when you were coming in, and I was so excited. But I was holding back to just know what you will order. Listen to that. What you will order. A friend of mine here led me to your channel. I subscribed, and I was literally following everything that you say. And now when you walked in, I was just hoping that you can be that real one. I am not disappointed. So now I have the confidence that I can share your channel to other people. Do you know what that made me think? I was like, this life is not mine anymore. This life is not mine anymore. So I asked her, what would you have done if you found me eating maybe something that you don't advocate for, that I don't advocate for? She says, it's not a new thing. I mean, I've seen your religious leaders coming here and drink alcohol and they get so drunk and they leave. And I'm like, is that a religious person? Is that? So I was hoping that you can actually order something that will actually make me trust what you preach. End of the story. Or they call it the punchline. From within me, I was just thinking, where? Where? And the way I struggled with that waitress telling her, please go back and bring this. Oh no, we don't want this. Please bring this. She was almost getting upset with me because, why do you have so much orders? Hey, huku nje si crazy. So I'm actually living in a bubble. One day you're just waiting to pop that bubble and take me videos and post on my platforms. Is this the doctor that keeps on telling you to avoid wheat? Is this him? Yeah? Yeah? Another occasion, I went somewhere where they were making these wanachonga miwa. So they were peeling this sugarcane for clients. I will not mention that place because I know most of you know that place. So I was standing there with a hood and trying to talk to these guys how the behavior of people who come and take the sugarcane juice there. Okay? So I was there. Somebody's asking, breaking a 72-hour fast in a hotel. I mean, what is wrong with breaking a 72-hour fast in a hotel, 𝐓𝐄𝐒? So now listen. So I'm there trying to interact with this guy and just see how people are taking this, because I realize sugarcane juice just sells every time. These guys come with a lot of cuts of sugarcane. In the next 2 hours is gone. So I'm talking to this guy and I'm asking him questions and he's answering and I'm just enjoying the conversation. And immediately I pull out the hood, because there's a guy who came with a motorbike, on top of a motorbike. He came to buy sugarcane. So immediately I pull down the hood, I want to leave. This guy who is alighting from a motorbike tells me, yeah, Dr. Lewis, wacha tu hata niende. Wacha tu hata niende. I'm not buying sugarcane. Why are you here? And he's looking at my hands, looking at my bag, thinking that maybe I've bought sugarcane and it's in my bag. So I was like, hey, am I even safe? Kekeli, you choose what you want to eat in a hotel. I told you, if you go to a hotel and you want to eat meals, if you go and eat meals that are on a menu, that's your problem. You dictate what you want. Boiled meat is in hotels. They have it. They even have bone soup that is just boiled legs, the cattle legs is there. Okay, so don't demonize hotels. Don't demonize them. They have the foods that are for the masses, but they have foods for you. The only problem is you go there and you order those foods, and because they tell you these foods are not here, you still sit down and order food from that hotel. You order what is in the menu. People who look at the menu most of the times are just broke. That's the reality. If you look at the menu all the time, you're looking from front to back, you're looking for the prices to the other side. Please, if you're walking into a hotel, you know what you need to eat. I can go into a hotel and simply tell them, please make me a vegetable salad and please use extra virgin olive oil. Is that simple? Okay, these are guys who understand that that can actually mess them up. You can actually sue them if they bring you what you don't want. So they know. But if you know, the only issue comes in when you go into a hotel, you order what you want and it's not there, and then now you decide, let me just eat because I'm here anyway. Let me just eat what they will serve me. And now you can imagine, Kekeli, you trying to preach this information to people, and then you're sitting in a hotel and you're ordering just what is in the menu, and then the person who serves you is the person that you've been preaching the gospel to. He looks at you and is like, who is this? Be very cautious, okay? Yeah. And of course, some of you will pretend, just relax on a bit. Some of you will pretend that I don't eat in hotels, but you still send Glovo to bring you foods, right? So you're seated in the home, you have a delivery coming into your home because nobody will see you. So you're actually a pretender. You're sitting in the house bringing in an order. It comes into your house and you eat. And at that time, you're telling us you're fasting. You're posting the fasting app everywhere on my platforms. Doc, I'm fasting. Doc, it's exciting. I feel a little headache, but I've taken my salt and water. And you're busy binging on food that you've just ordered. It has just been delivered. Why? Why? Don't be a slave. Just do you. Okay? Don't be a slave. Don't lie to us. How many people turn on the app and then they break the fast? And then they lie to me, oh, the fasting was awesome. Because I've told them what they will experience during a fasting period. They still tell me, oh, I'm experiencing a slight headache. What should I do, doc? This is a person who is eating. It's only big.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, Doc. Thank you. I'm enjoying your coffee as I listen to your talks.
Amazing. Roasted coffee for that matter. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Very good stuff there. I have some coffee there.
And, I wanted to give a testimony about my daughter.
Yes.
Who had, I thought she's allergic, and I took her to the GP, and the GP told me to buy cortisone to apply on the hand. Somewhere there was some marks.
Okay.
Go ahead, buy cortisone and apply it. The child will be okay. Mm-hmm. Then I said, no, I'm not buying cortisone.
Okay.
Then I stopped giving, she used to eating this cornflakes.
Yeah.
I stopped cornflakes, then I started buying now every morning eggs. I could give her 4 eggs in the morning.
Yeah.
Put them with the butter.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, now 1 month, she has no more eating, nothing. She has fully recovered. I never used cortisone.
Yeah.
Never gave anything, and she's very fine.
Amazing. Amazing.
And also, I used to believe in this. We talked another day about the baby stomach.
Yes. Children are not small adults.
The stomach tummy comes after giving birth. Someone used to tell me, it will go with time, but now,
I think I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I'm not yet, but I will give testimony maybe in that time. I'm almost there. Thank you very much for this talk.
You're welcome. Keep fixing yourself.
Yeah.
Fixing your life is not a one-day occasion. It's not a 1 week or a 1 month occasion, Sonny Big. Thank you. You've changed the life of your children because you've changed your life too. And now belly fat is just melting. Now, ladies, you keep on telling us, oh, you know, this is baby fat. This is baby fat. Baby fat, 5 years, 3 years down the line after you've given birth, you're still complaining about baby fat. No, it is you. It is your fat. It is your fat. You kept on eating for 2 when you were pregnant. You kept on blaming cravings. Now it is 5 years after the pregnancy. You're still blaming the baby for the fat. And yet we see your baby is also fat. So you have a fat baby and you have baby fat. Yeah? You have a fat baby and you have baby fat. And now you're blaming baby fat 3 years after giving birth. Yeah. It's like me living in my memories, just saying, oh, in 2019, I had muscles. Yeah? I used to go to the gym. I had muscles. Hey, in 2019. Hey, if it was not for COVID, I would still have the muscles that I had in 2019. Wanda. It's time for you to tell the truth. Stop lying to yourself. Baby fat. Aye. So somebody was asking about the fasting schedules. Now, if you join my Telegram channel, you will see we talk about these fasting schedules most of the times. Okay, so we do a fast, we do a fast every after 2 weeks. Okay, so a 48-hour fast every after 2 weeks. So if you join my Telegram channel, you will see these things. So this weekend is actually a fasting weekend. Okay. Yeah, this weekend is a fasting weekend. So I do a 48-hour fast every weekend, of course, definitely. But in my groups, we do a fast every after 2 weeks, a 48-hour fast every after 2 weeks. Until you adapt, now you can push a weekly 48-hour fast. And then we do a 72-hour fast once in a month. At the beginning of the month, that weekend is a 72-hour fast. So that we can clean up the mess. We can rejuvenate our brain cells, our nerve cells, our muscle, our bone, all these. And then we can get super energy. Okay? So yeah, when you join in, we start on Friday at 7 p.m. We end it on Sunday at 7 p.m. That's a 48-hour fast. Amazing transformation. Purity Wamboi, my 8-year-old hasn't had even Homa this year. He's healthier and happier. Listen, and this has been a cold season. Most of your children have been blowing their noses. Most parents have been blowing their noses. You wake up from that bed after snoring. The next minute, you are now sneezing. The next minute, your handkerchief is filled with mucus. So you walk like me back then. I used to walk with 4 handkerchiefs. And by the time we are done with 2 hours, they are full of mucus. And then I blame everything around me, except myself. Okay? I blame the baby fat. Hey. Kwa freezer tuweke food wapi jamani? I'm not telling you not to put foods in a freezer or a refrigerator. No, I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you, please, at least minimize the exposures, okay? I'm not asking you not to put food in a refrigerator. I'm just saying, for me, I can't remember the last time I used a refrigerator. Purity, the same Purity saying, I cook using stainless steel pots and I use ceramic. Please continue. And then, God beloved daughter, I came to Kenya for holiday last month. These 2 foods had my stomach running throughout, sukuma wiki and sweet potatoes. I later found out farmers use toxic fertilizers. Now, of course, there are farmers who are rogue. The system is rogue. Okay, that's why we inspired one day, get some money, save with a circle and go and buy some piece of land and do your own farming. That's the best life. But there are things that you can avoid, there are things you cannot avoid. Things that you cannot avoid, do not stress about them. Simply do a prolonged fast to just clean up the system. Things that you can avoid, stay away from them. Okay, for you are talking about the sweet potatoes and the sukuma wiki, but look back at your story. There must be another story about it that is not just about the sukuma wiki and not about the sweet potatoes. But if that is genuine, and then now you know what to do, simply just push a fast after doing this. And 1 meal a day does very good to people who are actually in places where we don't have good foods. When I knew you, I was 98 kgs, July last year. Now I am 84 kgs. Dietary, thank you so much. May God bless you. This is Dahan Besem. Wow, okay, amazing, bro. Keep going. Bring it a little bit down, okay? Yeah. Anne Wairimu, from 68 kgs to 62 kgs. Thanks, Doc. How long is that, Anne? Congratulations. Losing even a kg, my friend, you need to sit down and eat roasted meat, fatty meat. Celebrate yourself. You think it's easy to lose 1 kg and maintain it for even 2 weeks? People lose 7 kgs and within the next 1 month they are 14 kgs up. Kivia Caroline, mimi since nianze kuwatch diet sijakuwa na convulsion, but jana had anxiety attack. Now, anxiety is hailing from within you, the fear inside you, okay? So simply keep pushing, keep focusing on it, keep doing the prolonged fasts. Do not allow the system to put you on anxiolytic agents. Do not. Just fix the kitchen and keep fasting. It will take you time. Imagine the milestone of you not having a seizure or a convulsion. That's something big, okay? So do not give up. Keep pushing. You can move on 1 meal a day, at least 3 days in a week, and then the 4 days you do 2 meals a day, and then push a 48-hour fast. You'll be better. Good, amazing. BK officially saying, Doctor, my wife has constant flu. It's now 4 years. Okay, I hope you can request to come in and ask you some few questions here. You will see what I'm talking about. Mikali Rose, only 3 months to your channel and I have been able to lose 5 kgs. I'm actually the one you are talking about. Imagine babies in PP1 and I was blaming it on baby fat. Wah! Wah! Babies in PP1, you're like, hi, baby fat. Baby fat? No, it is your fat. So lose it. Magdalene Ayo, from 87 kgs to 74 kgs since I knew you in September 2023. Amazing. Congratulations, Magdalene. Caroline says, I do 1 meal a day. Can I still use the anti-anxiety medication? If you're using them already, use them for the shortest period of time. As you calm down the anxiety, keep on pushing. But if you're doing a prolonged fast, do not use them. Do not use them. You'll be a slave to the system. Okay? Good. Let's talk to, this is who? Santiago?
Yes, Daktari.
Yes, Santiago. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Talk to us, bro.
To me, I just appreciate the show.
Yeah.
I appreciate your effort,
Thank
your
you.
insight, and the true gospel about our health.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you. We are really inspired. For real.
I'm glad, sir. Are you trying it out, though?
Yes, I'm trying.
Yeah.
In fact, I've abolished most of I was a love of plastics, as you've said.
Yeah.
But I've reduced plastics in my household.
Yeah, amazing. Keep
So,
going.
and I'm really much built up by your inspiring
Thank you, man. Thank you.
inspirations.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah,
Asante sana.
thank you.
Man, listen to that. Somebody just comes in to say thank you for this. And listen, sometimes it is not an easy journey. Most times I say, the reason why I have these weight loss programs going on is because those people actually motivate me to keep on going. So you see that? It's not easy to maintain the CPD. We call it the consistency, the patience, and the discipline. In hospitals, they call it continuous... Hey, ukienda hospitali, CPD is a different story. But for us, it's basically the consistency, the patience, and the discipline. It is that simple. But it's not easy as it sounds. Imagine you just sitting down and then you just think about chapati. Again, thoughts are evil, right? But you just think about chapati, and then when you go to maybe Facebook or online platforms, the first thing you see is this lady who makes chapati online in the morning, alive and making chapati, and her chapatis are just this way. They have those layers, and they look so good, golden brown. They don't have that black spot, just golden brown. There's somebody who is just baking there, just made a good cake, and you're there thinking, oh, lo. But Dr. Lewis is not here. But I can make a delivery, and this lady delivers it to your doorstep. And now you can just enjoy your chapati. And immediately you eat that chapati, You're relaxing now and you turn on the TV. The first thing that comes in is avoid wheat in all forms. You're like, what is wrong with this guy, man? I have not even digested it. What is wrong with you, Doctor? Some of you, you've come on my platform once. You've seen one of my videos and you got so angry about me. You're like, no, this is a quack. But you're not fighting me. You're actually fighting a battle from within you. This is a quack. Imagine he's telling us to drop hormonal contraceptives. Who is he? My gyna told me. What is he saying? Eh? And then the devil starts talking to you. Hey, wait. And yet it's just the evil nature inside you or the guilt inside you, because the devil makes you feel guilt about yourself. So you're there feeling the guilt inside you, but because I'm speaking the same language every single day in your ears, you don't want to hear it, and you have the guilt of just eating chapati right now. You can't stand me. You're like, nah, he's one. And then you log out of my life and you'll come back again. You're like, hey, is he still talking about men being weak? Is he still talking about men retaining their semen? Hey, this one. Ule daktari wa semen amerudi. Ule daktari wa chapati amerudi. You're so angry about yourself and you think you're portraying it to me. No, you're not. Simply keep in mind, when I was starting this platform, I didn't have you in mind. No. I had people who want to lead the healthy life. I had people who have suffered in the hands of healthcare. I had people who have taken drugs and they are tired, but because they've been told to take this drug for a lifetime, those are the people that I'm appealing to. I'm not appealing to a guy, a young boy who is still masturbating 6 times a day. No, I'm not. I don't even expect to appeal to him, a teenager who is masturbating 4 times a week or 5 times a day. I'm not appealing to you. I will not. So when you come and masturbate in my comment section, I allow you to do that because, of course, you're still in the dark. Once you see the light, oh, you're like, wow, okay. Ludo Mudobi saying acne free, painless periods, and ulcer free. Thank you, Daktari. It's not even about me, it's about you, because you deserve that gratification. You deserve it. You've done good already. I just guided you, okay? Amazing. So allow me to take a break and tell you this. One, I have 2 platforms that are running right now live. We have YouTube, amazing YouTube there. We have TikTok. On YouTube, I run as Health and Wellness Sport. There's another backup account on YouTube that is called Dr. Lewis, HAWS, H-A-W-S, with Dr. Lewis. Those are my 2 platforms on YouTube. Subscribe on both. On Telegram, I have Health and Wellness Sport. So if you're not there on Telegram, you're missing out on a lot. Just join in. Don't care about what is going to happen there. Just join in. You'll use the search button. You'll ask questions. They will be responded to you. You'll ask for the videos. They will be sent to you. Go there and join the Healthy Nation. Health and Wellness Sport on Telegram. On TikTok, I run this platform, Health and Wellness Sport, and the other one is Dr. Lewis Muchile. If you want any other platform, go on Facebook, Lewis Muchile. Go on Instagram, Lewis Muchile. Go on X, Lewis Muchile. I mean, what else can I do for you? And the only thing I'm asking for you is to like the live or like the YouTube. By the way, 118 people right now on YouTube. If all of you just like that live, we are good to go. I mean, just give me 118 likes for the live. You can't be that mean. If you do that, it means this live will actually appeal to other people and they will see it. When that happens, we are growing, right? And I appreciate all of you for actually trusting us with your health. And imagine this, that YouTube is actually growing at a very, very superb pace. And I tell you every day, I am actually scared of the nation that is coming out from your children. I'm actually scared of the healthcare systems, of the doctors who don't understand what they are doing. The questions that are coming, these people are opening their heads every single night. And even if you pull down my YouTube channel, they have the information already. It will be difficult for you, man. It's going to be hard. Again, we run online consultations every evening and physical consultations at the end of the month in Nairobi. So you can book for either, for the 2. You can book for online consultations, we will have a conversation with you. You can book for a physical consultation, the most amazing you can ever have. I give you information today and you'll use it for a lifetime. You don't have to come back. You only need a review from me and you get better. It's that simple. Somebody moving from a blood sugars of 18 to 5 within 2 weeks and they're scared. They're actually telling me, Daktari, am I doing well? Is there something that I'm not doing? They're so used to their high blood sugars and they can't believe, and they're on medication. They can't believe. Okay, so yes, be part of that healthy generation. Book an appointment. The contact is on, Mickey has pinned it there. I've pinned it on my YouTube, 0707 07 47 22. Simply send a text on WhatsApp. You'll be communicated to tomorrow. Thank you so much, Nimo. I appreciate that. Next person. Let's talk to Wanjiro and then Divine Health. So all of you who just come in, who like the lives, who gift us, who share super chats, who share our videos, man, we can't say thank you enough. You guys are just tremendous, and may God bless you abundantly, okay? One day I see us on the next level. One day I see myself at your doorstep, coming in to bring the health information at your doorstep. Imagine that. Yes, Wanjiro.
Hello, Doc. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. All is well. How are you?
I'm well. It's been a minute.
Welcome on board.
Thank you. So the testimony isn't mine today.
Yes.
It's for my sister.
Okay.
She had ulcers. Okay. I think it's more than hers. It's not entirely healed, but
Hold on a second, Wanjiro. Hold on.
made for.
Kindly hold on a second. Let me just connect this one to the power. Just hold on before we proceed with this conversation. Good. Continue now.
Okay, so she had ulcers.
Yes.
And I advised her to change her diet, to stop the wheat, stop the milk, because she was an addict. Yeah, I don't know, it was mrefu or the fupi one. And all forms of wheat, all forms of carbs.
Yeah.
And I told her, because you've been taking medicine basically all your life,
Yes.
why not try diet? If it doesn't work, then come blame me.
Yeah.
And she tried. She started with stopping the tea. Then she went to having her first meal at around 11.
Yes.
Because she was the person who couldn't do without, she couldn't stay hungry, basically.
Yeah.
Because she would say she would die of pain. And I told her, just try. Let's start with 1 hour.
Yeah.
Let's even 30 minutes. The little you can do, it will make a difference.
Yeah.
So actually, she called me yesterday, and she said she can't believe she has gone without medicine a whole month, and she can survive with 1 meal a day.
Yeah.
And I told her, now pay me. Malipo yaanze kuingia sasa.
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way, yes.
Yeah.
No, you know, I was doing all this. They couldn't believe that I can fast. I can do a meal, 1 meal a day. And they were like, "Unajua utakwenda wish," and I'm like, I'm nimetoka with the much pains, backaches, what. And I told them, just do the diet way, and then if it doesn't work for you guys, then come blame me.
Yeah, yeah.
So nimepata wafuasi kidogo, and it's working for them.
Yep.
And when she called me, I was really happy, and I told her pain will make pain is not good. So if you can go the diet way and not only live a life without pain, then we are good. So we are trying to put her mother on the same. She has diabetes. She was scheduled for a laser. I don't know, laser thing. She was saying she was bleeding.
Okay.
I don't know, something like that.
Okay. How old is she?
Them not to take her for that.
How old is she?
She's 60. I think 64. I think.
She still has a long way to go. She still has a long life ahead of her. Please change her kitchen.
Yeah, we are trying to change her too, but also with mothers, the kachai is still a problem. She's refusing to leave the tea. Yeah, but she's completely not doing carbs.
Yeah.
So she's doing proteins and veggies and but chai is still but we are not. She's not convinced. But so far, also her, it's been a month. She's seen the difference,
Yeah.
and we are hoping she'll not go for the laser wherever she told.
The earlier you do it, the better for her, and she can actually get well. I don't understand why these elderly people, the relationship between them and tea. Hey, they are so addicted to tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so addicted to tea. But don't give up. Keep pushing. Simply start slow and grow into it. Okay, start by dropping the inflammatory foods. She will just win off her addiction slowly and carefully. But do not rush her. Just take her slowly and stepwisely, and you'll see tremendous results.
Yeah.
And now that you have a backup in your sister, now that you have some backup from your sister, it becomes easier for you to do these things. Okay.
Yes, she's seen results, so it's easier for her to also diet. But we are slowly, hopefully we'll get there too.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Wanjiru. Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Listen to people, how people change life. Of course, you don't expect people to listen to you, because of course, imagine me in the position that I am in. People still don't listen to me. So who do you think you are that you will just start preaching and people will listen to you? They'll think this one is a crazy one. This one has joined a cult and wants us to join the same cult. Illuminati. If they call me Shakahola Master, imagine you. And I have the zeal to withstand those those small threats. So you who is still fixing yourself, you will actually get angry at them. Okay? Because anytime you start getting to lead a healthy life and your body starts to react positively, what you do is you find the energy to tell people about it. Now, when you tell those people about it, you are hoping that they can actually accept the information because you're feeling the changes. Oh, Lewako. Hey, these guys don't want your change. They love their hell. And there you're there preaching to them. You're there, they're telling you, we need to go and take some glasses and shots of alcohol. You're telling them, oh, I'm fasting. They're like, what is wrong with you? Are you fasting or are you just broke and you're trying to lie to us you're fasting so that we cannot tell you to go and buy us the Jack Daniels this weekend? You're running away from bills, right? Somebody's asking me, what is bad with tea? People don't take tea. People take sugar in tea. People take milk in tea. Tea is water plus tea leaves. So if you're taking sugarless black tea, perfect. So there's nothing wrong with tea. Steve Ogina, hello Daktari. 2 weeks ago, my blood sugars were at 14.3 on an average, yet was taking glucophage 1 gram. Hey, where? With a constant painful tingling of the feet, I am happy to testify 24-hour fasting, 7.3 blood sugars. Imagine that, 14, 7.3, a 24-hour fast. Now you try it. You try just a 24-hour fast and go and take a blood sugar test and see what happens. And make sure you take that test in a hospital. Because in the hospital, you'll be told, oh, you're going to go into hypo. Hey, take some soda. The only thing they don't know is you have been diagnosed with diabetes. When I'm fasting, when I'm doing the 72-hour fast, my sugars go up to around 3.7. And I keep on getting these different conversations. Oh, Daktari, you're starving yourself. This is not good for you. This is bad for your bones. This is bad for your health. This is bad for your stomach. And I'm like, you guys, you don't know where I've come from. So please, just keep quiet. And somebody who is telling you that is very feeble. Very bad skin. And he's telling you, oh, Daktari, so why would I take an advice from you, young man or young lady? Faith Rebecca, hello, hoes. I used to have menstrual sign pimples, bad sweat smell, but now I don't experience that. From May, 79 kgs to 67 kgs. I can't imagine I can eat only OMAD. OMAD means 1 meal a day, for those who don't know. I am still pushing to 57 kgs. Thank you, Daktari. Imagine that. Hey. Hello, Doc. Is it bad to take coffee every day? No, it's not bad to take coffee every day. Simply don't take it when you're fasting. Take it on an empty stomach when you're breaking the fast, okay? Yeah. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, it gets interesting to be in a position that I am in. Why? Because I inspire you to inspire others. So every time I feel like I don't want to do a live, I'm like, no way. And that's what was troubling me in the morning. The devil was speaking to my ears in the morning. I was wondering, now they pulled down this video, and it's a video that was talking about minerals and mineral deficiencies. We went so deep into these minerals. You remember yesterday? It was so deep. So I was wondering, so what if somebody is suffering from mineral deficiencies and that life will change their lives for the better? So I kept on living in the future. What if, what if, what if? And I realized, I mean, whatever comes may. Relax into it. We still have a brain. We can still do this again, over and over. And of course, we've told people over and over to fix their gut. So they can still land on a video that fixes the gut and boom, they don't have mineral deficiencies again. Yes, Divine Health.
Hello, doctor.
Hello, how are you?
Good to be here.
Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
I'm very good. This is exciting, you know. You've changed our lives to change others. Like this is my gospel now. Like you have made me an evangelist.
Wow. You deserve it. Keep changing lives for the better.
Yes. Another thing that I have done is that I was into baking business. I was making wedding cakes, birthday cakes. And I have stopped that. I've stopped. I don't do it anymore. Because I can't be selling drugs and I want people to be
because you can imagine you're somebody who is trying to preach health information and you're here baking cakes. These guys will be wondering.
I can't do it anymore.
Amazing. Where are you from?
South Africa. Doctor, you must come this side.
Do you think they will stone me? Those guys might stone me. South Africa, that guy who quotes this.
No, we need you. We need you. No one will stone you.
God is going to open those ways and we shall be there. We shall spread that gospel there, deeper and heavier.
Yes.
Okay? It's just a matter of time.
Yes.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, this gospel is so practical. My daughter last week, my 5-year-old, she was saying, Mama, I have blocked nose. Can I have fermented cabbage? And I laughed.
Amazing. Man, thank you. Ay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You have changed us. We appreciate you so much.
Guys, you guys joke a lot. I am in South Africa right now. I'm not I'm going to end this live and I'm headed straight to South Africa. Ed, Big Ed, thank you so much, Big Ed, for being here. Welcome on board, sir. I appreciate you. So yes, Divine Health. I see you all the time watching and liking our videos, being on the lives, and I was like, I'm so intrigued about her. I didn't even know you were a lady. I thought he's a different person. So when you came in, the energy alone was speaking volumes. Now, I have a colleague of mine whose 1 year and 9 months old son eats fermented cabbage like something else without even an avocado. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? These are 1 year, 9 months old. And this guy eats fermented cabbage crazily. I'm like, I thought this was so bitter and sour for the grown-ups. They complain about it being sour and all that. But fermented cabbage is so addictive. It is so addictive. The first time you do it, you're like, this one, a lot of saliva in my mouth and all that. The next time you're doing it, you don't want to leave it. And I know some of you, at some point, you simply do an avocado and fermented cabbage and you're good to go. You don't want to eat any other thing. That stuff is awesome. Trust me. And now it's awesome. And it comes with a lot of minerals, a lot of vitamins, a lot of bacteria and all that. And the lactic acid. A super gut fix. But before you test it, you're like, fermented. I think it smells bad. I'm like, you think, have you tried it? Simply try it. And if you try it and you fail, try again. If you try make it and you fail, make another one. Okay? Yeah. Kefir too is addictive, dog. Yes, they are. Fermented stuff are so addictive. They are so addictive. Somebody's asking for my recipe. Go on my YouTube. Just search fermented cabbage or sauerkraut, fermented cabbage. There's a whole video to make it there. Okay, there's a whole video there. People need us in South Africa. We will go to South Africa. We will make our gospel heard there. And I believe that there are so many people who actually appreciate our content in South Africa, in West Africa, in United Kingdom. You've seen Sonny Big is abroad. You've seen 𝐓𝐄𝐒 is also away. You've seen all these people on my platforms from South Africa. We've had several and multiple consultations from people from Dubai, Qatar, and people from the UK. It is just amazing that we change your life for the better. And once we give you the information, it changes your life for a lifetime. That's why I always tell you, if you book for my time on online or physical consultation, that 1 hour that you're going to have, that 1 hour is going to change your life for the better, because I will not only handle your physical aspect. I will not. Trust me on that. I am so good at what I do, and I know. I know because of the feedback that's coming in, and I know because of what is actually working through me. See somebody from UK, that is this 𝐓𝐄𝐒𝐒? Yes, from United Kingdom. I love this. Why? Because if they get it there, they spread it to our people there. They spread it to their people there. And that's how we change lives. Thank you, 𝐓𝐄𝐒. So yes, most of you will argue, most people will argue, but now I know people are getting the information. Those who are arguing is a small group of people who are actually being sent. Those people who know. And then you're sent to come and put negative energy on my platform, and then you get there and you realize, oh, I was lied to, this is where I belong, and you become a follower. Then you're like, no, I'm not going back to the guy now, I'm not going back to report what I'm getting here, I'll not get it anywhere else, and you stick here, and that's how we become who we are. There is no amount of power that is going to change your kitchen. It's just you, the will inside you, the effort that you put in, the discipline, the consistency. Okay, and then you be here, you listen. Sometimes I make a lot of jokes about these things, but I have to find a way to make sure that this information sinks in your head in a way that is a light way. Listen, you've known doctors to be so serious. Somebody wearing a tie with a lab coat and a stethoscope on the neck is so old, with a very long bald, with these spectacles, and is looking at you above here in the spectacle. You know those things. So we've always known that doctors are very, very straight. These are the most sharpest people in the society, and we've overrated them. And that overrating makes them exploiters. Now you see people, the fear is coming out. The fear is actually going out. I see you, Tommy, from Marsabit. Thank you so much. In Marsabit, we are inside. Tukondani, North Hor. Are we there? In Isiolo, we are in. Garbatula, are we there? So listen, so the beauty about this is you get the information, you use it to change your life, and then you use that to change the life of people around you. You will save a lot of money because health is very expensive. One disease can actually make you broke. COVID got people broke. Somebody's from Moyale. This is Nasiro, Moyale inside. Are you in Manyata? Are you in Sesi? Where are you? Are you in Butie? Kitui is in the house. Mudhoni Warukira. Kitui is in the building. Welcome on board. Yes, good evening.
Hello, doctor.
Hello, how are you?
Good evening, doctor.
Good evening. All is well here. How are you?
Yes. I am fine, thank you. My name is Godlove, and I'm reaching out from Cameroon.
Welcome on board, sir. Cameroon is in the building.
Thank you very much. I'm learning big time, and I am very happy.
You're welcome, bro. African for African. Thank you so much for coming through, bro. Where are you in Cameroon?
Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Yes. Pardon?
Where are you in Cameroon?
I am at the nation's capital in Yaoundé.
Yaoundé, Cameroon is in the building. Welcome on board, sir. Thank you so much for being part of us.
Thank you, sir. And I am a barber, and trust me, I have been doing a lot to send your information to every client I meet.
Amazing, amazing. So Cameroon is getting the information, right?
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right, I had some few questions to ask.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is. We talked about vitamins and minerals in the previous classes.
Yes.
And there is this myth. I don't know if it's a myth online about this plant, moringa.
Yes.
I don't know if you can enlighten us on that.
I can actually approve moringa, 101%. You can use moringa as a vegetable. You can use it as a herb. I have personally done a research on moringa during my undergraduate, and it was just amazing because the benefits from this plant are just tremendous. So yes, you can use moringa. It's a very good agent, and I did a research about it in regards to cancer, the cervical cancer, and it was just amazing. So yes, you can use moringa anytime, any day.
Okay, doctor, thank you. Another one.
Yes.
We've been talking about whole foods. I wanted to know about coconut. Is the water inside, is it sugar or is it base?
You can use every single thing on coconut oil. You can use the water, you can use the fat, you can use the white part. Enjoy the coconut completely. Now, coconut comes with a lot of fat, and you know very well, fat blocks you from absorbing sugars. So therefore, coconut is very important for you. Consume it.
Okay, doctor. One last question, please.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've been talking about fat-soluble vitamins being toxic if taken into excess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wanted to know, how do you ensure that you don't take excess of this? How do you manage daily intake? How do you measure?
Yeah, one thing you should know is excess depends on how your body is, how the state of your body. If you have a fixed body, you will never have excess, because it's the role of the body to detoxify these things. That's the role of the liver. So therefore, your liver exists to clean up the toxins in the system, and that includes excess fat-soluble vitamins. So therefore, keep fixing the liver, and the liver will fix you. You don't even have to worry about taking in excess. It's the same concept as people who say, I took in excess salt, I ended up having hypertension. You cannot take in excess salt or excess vitamins. If you do, your body will clear the excess. And that's how the body works, because there's something called homeostasis. It has to maintain the balance. Therefore, do not worry about the intake, worry about fixing the machine that detoxifies the system, and that is the liver.
Okay, doctor. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Keep saving people.
And equally, I went to buy.
Mm-hmm.
I went to buy this product. I went to buy olive oil, and when I wanted to check the label, I saw cholesterol free, no cholesterol. Was that right?
If you see that, just run.
For olive oil.
If you see that label, 0% cholesterol,
Okay.
run. Let it go. You need cholesterol to survive.
Okay, doctor. Thank you very much. I've learned big time. Amazing.
You're welcome, bro. Amazing, amazing. You guys are thinking I'm somewhere in the locals. No. Right now, I'm just landing in Yaoundé. Eh? I'm going to have a cut in Yaoundé right now, and then I'm going to break my 48-hour fast in South Africa. I'm going to go to the United States and see the printed meat, and then I say, no, this one I don't want it, please. You can imagine. Hey, Kiburi Pro Max. I'm in Dubai testing the tuna. I'm after Dubai, I'm coming back. I'm in Kenya, sipping my soup, the bone broth. And before I even swallow the bone broth, I'm in Tanzania. I'm telling them, majamaa vipi? Tunakula nini hapa? Wewe. Ngoja tu. But anyway, to God be the glory. As much as we want to make jokes around it, we are being heard. And you see, this is not because of me. This is because of you guys who trust our information, who share it loud and share it widely. Do not shy off from sharing it on all your platforms. Keep doing it. You are saving lives. Okay? And God is using us to actually save lives. Okay? So yeah, keep saving lives. Let me take about 2 last people and then we call it a night. We see you tomorrow on a topic that I will communicate throughout the day, during the day, sorry. So tomorrow is going to become an interesting one because again, we'll bring the roof down as always. So yes, and we'll make sure that that video does not disappear, so that you wake up tomorrow, the following day in the morning, and you listen to it and write those notes. Okay? Yes. Yes, Mr. Msinjagi.
Hi. Vipi?
Niko salama, vipi? Kwema?
Mimi niko sawa. How are you doing? Nilikuwa na swali.
Okay, na ni testimony.
No. It's a question. You know, I was telling someone there's a guy with a page called Health and Wellness on TikTok.
Yeah.
And she was asking me how is the apparently she follows you.
Okay.
So she was asking me how is your progress? So I was telling her I hate that guy. Nowadays I'm eating nowadays I'm eating avocado na nyanya kama ngamia.
It's now understandable why you hate this guy.
So I was, in fact, whenever I'm trying to eat something, I hear your voice in my head. What the hell are you doing?
Wewe. Hey bro, I appreciate your honesty, man.
Me, I'm telling you the truth. I told her I hate that guy.
Yeah. Look, anytime I want to enjoy chapati, this guy is in my ears.
Yes, in fact, yesterday I wanted to take chapati.
Yeah.
Nakwambia nilienda nikapatana nayo imepikwa. Nilipatana nayo imepikwa vizuri.
Yeah.
And then kuna vile ilikuwa yani ina drip tu mafuta, nikauliza hii ni ile mafuta tunaambianga itatuua.
Na imepika chapati. Well.
So I've been actually I've been advocating for, wakati naona mtu akisema sijui nyama sijui nini.
Yeah.
Namwambia acha ujinga.
Yeah.
Hii nyama kula nyama na kula nyama hii. So yesterday I was telling another lady anafaa kukula mayai kama 6 hivi kwa siku. Ananiuliza si atanona.
Imagine that question, bro. And mimi napata hiyo swali kila siku. I get that question all the time when I tell somebody eat 6 to 8 eggs every day, and then they tell me si nitanona, and then I'm like, but you are already fat without the 6 eggs. So what makes you think that now 6 eggs are coming in to make you fat?
Yeah. I wonder.
You see the point?
And in fact, the person who I was telling, the person who was asking me kama atanona, the person is already fat.
And then now anakuambia ati mayai itamnonesha. So alitoa wapi unono na hajakuwa akikula mayai?
That's the question.
Man, it's a rogue system out here, bro.
So Mimi, apparently I have a very huge following.
Yeah.
Well, not that huge in TikTok, but overall.
Yeah.
Sijui kama umeshaisikia ile kawimbo fulani inasema ng'ombe ni ng'ombe tu.
Ng'ombe ni ng'ombe. So Msinjagi,
this is the owner.
You are the one, Msinjagi.
This is the owner now.
That is the song you should have sung to that lady, bro.
Unajua mimi sitaki kulose fan wangu kwa sababu ile kwa nakula shauri yake.
I understand you, bro. I understand you. Where?
So I've been talking to people now. I've been doing lives.
Yeah.
Mtu anakuja ananiambia sijui nini wanaongea mambo ya nyama. There was a time I had a live about health.
Yeah.
Wananiambia ati nyama sijui walienda wakaambiwa nyama ni nini, nikamuuliza ushawahi kula ukakufa?
Unajua nini Msinjagi? The weird part ni the same person who is telling you that red meat is a problem is the same person who just ate 2 smokies.
Yes.
So why? I really wonder.
Yes.
The system tells you to avoid red meat, but does not tell you anything about processed red meat. The problem has always been in the processed red meat that we consume every other time, but we blame the red meat. So simply drop your processed red meat and go and enjoy the meat and make it fatty. That's it.
You know, there's some I have the same problem.
Yeah.
By the way, siku hizi hata afadhali uliongea mambo ya nyama tafadhali.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu mimi sioni kama naweza survive na nini na avocado na nyanya.
Lazima
afadhali ulisema mambo ya nyama. Siku hizi I think wiki ikiisha nakuanga nimekula mbuzi nusu.
Endelea kukula mbuzi, bro. Kula mbuzi. Sasa waambie hata wakuchomee, let them give you the fatty part of the rib and enjoy it, bro. Whether roasted, whether boiled, whether as long as it's cooked. If it's frying, let's be fried in the animal fat. They can even use the same fat to fry it. But eat mbuzi, bro. Keep eating mbuzi. You need it.
So there's this question I know all of us want to ask.
Yeah.
But they are afraid of asking.
That scares me. Okay.
They're afraid of asking.
Go ahead.
Most of my fellow men,
yeah,
they have a problem with erectile dysfunction.
True.
Na ni kujifanya tu anajifanya tu hapa.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask on their behalf. Not that I have the problem.
Yeah.
Na pia hata ningekuwa nayo singekwambia.
Yes.
But I'm asking on their behalf because there's a friend of mine mwenye alikuja akaniambia yeye siku hizi hiyo game imemshinda.
Yeah.
Nikamwambia kila kitu iko, everything is tied to what you are eating. But now the problem is I didn't have that solution because sikuwa na know how ya kumwambia na sikuwa nataka kumwambia vitu zangu. Alafu nikuja hapa nianze kusikia umesema kitu kingine.
Yeah.
Nikuwa nimepoteza mtoto wa wenyewe. Alafu nisikiange sauti yako kwa kichwa yangu. What the hell did you do?
You will judge yourself harshly.
Yes, so I wanted to ask on their behalf. Na pia wale wanaume wengine hapa wanajifanya hawataki kuuliza.
Yes.
Maybe how to handle that. And secondly, there has been a problem of late kumekuwa na shida ya acidity. Like unapata kuna watu wana develop ulcers. And they don't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
So maybe if you can tackle those two questions for me and for others who are maybe afraid of asking.
Good. So I will do. I'll answer this, and I'll do it in the simplest words possible, but I'll make it a little detailed so that you can actually understand it better and share it loudly. Number one, on the issue of acidity, there's nothing called acidity. Our stomachs were designed to have a stomach acid, and that acid is there intentionally to protect you from microorganisms that are coming with water and food and even air, to actually make sure that it closes this sphincter so that nothing comes back, to also make you digest protein, and to help you protect yourself from H. pylori and all these other microorganisms that live in the gut but cannot survive in an acidic pH. So that acid is there intentionally to protect you. So nature put it there for that reason, or for those reasons. So when you hear somebody telling you hyperacidity or acidity, they're actually telling you they don't have a strong acid in the stomach. Because when you get that reflux, it means you have weakened the stomach acid, and therefore this sphincter is opening and the contents of the stomach come back and they start burning your esophagus. That's what people call the heartburn or reflux disease. And then, for somebody who has ulcers, again, that is not acidity. Ulcers is a wound, and that wound comes from different things. One, we have the foods, the inflammatory foods, wheat, seed oils, and sugar. Number two, we have alcohol there. Number three, we have medications like the painkillers, the diclofenacs, ibuprofens. We have the meloxicams. We have drugs for other conditions like cancers. Drugs like steroids, prednisones that you people use all the time in asthma and use all the time when you have a flu. Antibiotics that actually mess up your stomach environment. These are the things that contribute to you getting gastritis, which is an inflammation in the gut wall, and then now which leads later on to an ulcer, which is an opening. And now you keep on neutralizing the stomach acid, that wound gets infected with H. pylori and you got problems, even more problems. So what you need to do is you need to fix the stomach acid by concentrating it through fasting, avoiding those causes, and also drinking water that has some salt. That is what you need to do. And then increase your protein diet, because when you raise the protein diet, you produce more of the acid to digest the food. That is one for the acid. So now put that aside. Let's talk about erectile dysfunction. The modern man is suffering erectile dysfunction. The modern man is being called the 1 minute man, and it's for a reason, because of course they are 1 minute men. And these reasons are obvious. One, the diets. The modern man eats a lot of sugars that actually lower testosterone and boost estrogen. So they are becoming more of women than they are of men. Number two, the modern man is effeminate. Why? Because the Western media and the mainstream media is actually struggling to make men weaker and to make men effeminate. That's why they're introducing stories of vasectomy, introducing these bad diets, and still telling, actually upgrading the woman, but like making the man go down in terms of being masculine. So they are being emasculated, and that's becoming a serious problem. And now we are raising masculine women and we're raising feminine men. That's a problem. Anyway, so diets, sugars, wheat products, seed oils. Of course, junk foods and eating in restaurants, eating these fast foods all the time, that is going to lower your testosterone levels. Number 2, alcohol, specifically beer. Beer is highly estrogenic, so beer boosts your fat growth, and when you have fat, you block the conversion of estrogen to testosterone. Therefore, you start building estrogen, you become a woman. Of course, you expect your penis to shrink, you expect yourself to be weak in bed. You start getting the anxiety, because once you realize you're growing a pot belly and your penis starts to shrink, it's not shrinking as such, but the pot belly hides it. So you might tend to think that my penis is shrinking. Now self-esteem goes down. Remember, testosterone is boosted or built when you beat a challenge. This means when you get that anxiety and you start becoming effeminate, you're lowering your testosterone levels, erectile dysfunction is coming in. Another thing, drugs, drug abuse, mirror, alcohol also there, and even medication abuse. The ones that mess up your gut. Medication like steroids, medication like these gym supplements that people use, medication like anti-cancer drugs, drugs for diabetes and hypertension, and even those diseases like diabetes and hypertension can actually cause erectile dysfunction. And now you see diabetes is always on the roof. You take blood sugars, you see they are normal, but you go for HbA1c, you realize this guy is pre-diabetic without even knowing. So most men are actually pre-diabetic at this moment in time. Number 4, men are not even fasting. They eat every time. They see this, they want. They see this, they pick. They are not fasting. Fasting boosts testosterone by over 300%. It also boosts the growth hormone by the same amount. So when you have high growth hormone, high testosterone, you will never suffer erectile dysfunction. To add on that list, men are ejaculating every time due to masturbation and pornography. These are things that are actually messing up the manhood. And look at it this way. A man ejaculating every single night is actually lowering his testosterone every time. But remember, when a man gets to 30, their testosterone level starts to go down by 1% every year. So by the time this man is getting to 45, they start to behave as though they are focusing on their goals and they don't want sex. They are saying they are not even interested in sex anymore. But the reality is, these are the same men who park their vehicles just outside the universities to pick young girls because they can manipulate them with money. But they are unable to satisfy their women in bed. And that's the reality, the sad reality. So men are supposed to fast because fasting boosts their levels, boosts their confidence, and then a man who has discipline, of course fasting is not easy, so fasting can actually build your discipline. Also, sexual partners, multiple sexual partners, because on this one you realize, oh, my wife, I cannot perform here. You think if you get another one, they will excite you. You go here, you get a small excitement, but you're still a 1-minute man. Now premature ejaculation is coming in. So multiple sex partners are actually causing you to ejaculate all the time. And Msinjagi, I want you to know this. You don't need to ejaculate if you don't want to make a woman pregnant. Ejaculation is designed to make a woman pregnant. So if you don't want to make that woman pregnant, retain your semen. Orgasm and ejaculation are not the same. You get an orgasm and then you ejaculate. When you ejaculate, you become a zombie. And now you cannot even rise back to an occasion. So if you're trying to fight these problems with erectile dysfunction, do not ejaculate. Okay? Do not ejaculate. Simply have sex, give her orgasms, get your orgasm, but hold back the ejaculation. You will thank me later. And then go and enjoy the sun, because it's called the D because it needs the sun, vitamin D. Also, enjoy rich diets, fast, sleep, take some rest, go to the gym and exercise so that you can build muscles, build your frame as a man, have some purpose, work towards it, because when you beat a challenge, your levels of testosterone go up. Take cold showers. Most men nowadays are still taking hot showers. I'm like, what are you doing? Go to the gym and come back and take a cold showers. In the morning, wake up, work out, because in the morning, you're producing growth hormone, you're producing testosterone. So work out in the morning and then go to the bathroom and have a cold shower. And then now thank me later. It's that simple. Diet, fasting, exercise, sleeping, rehydrate with salt and water, enjoy the sun, and take cold showers. Is that so difficult to do?
So what's the difference between ejaculation and
orgasm?
What did you call it?
Orgasm, right?
Orgasm.
Now, orgasm is the one that you feel good. Ejaculation is you releasing the sperm. That is the problem. You see, most men think the two are the same. They're not the same. You'll feel the good and then you ease up. When you ease up, that's now ejaculation. That makes you a zombie. That wastes your protein. That wastes your immune cells. That wastes your energy. That wastes your mental prowess. That wastes your testosterone. So you have to hold that back. It's that simple. Just have sex without an intention of ejaculating. Because why are you ejaculating when you can have an orgasm, they feel good, without having to pour? Yani tumie hivyo ndo ieleweke. Pour. Okay?
Kumwaga.
Yeah, that is the problem. And then,
Now,
and then, bro, you know
what
very
if
well.
you have a partner?
But you know very well how masturbation is becoming a serious problem nowadays.
Yeah, sure. So my question is, what if you have a partner who believes that when you ejaculate is you have actually enjoyed the sex?
Good question. That's the question I hear all the time. Women telling men that if you don't ejaculate, I did not satisfy you, or maybe you had sex with another woman out there, so you don't get interested in me anymore. Women still have that mindset. They are still in the gutter. So are men. But the men are the ones who actually made women believe that ejaculation is the end game. Okay, so the reality is you're holding on tight to a woman when you're ejaculating, and this woman starts to believe maybe when you're ejaculating is when you're enjoying her the most. All the other times, your mind is not even there. You're thinking about the lady you've had the best sex with, you're thinking about the best pornography video you've watched, and you're having this woman in bed. So you're thinking about that so that your penis does not retract back, because you know very well it will fail. So as you're doing that, the only time you'll concentrate on this woman is when you're ejaculating. That's when you're holding her tight. And in her head, she starts to believe maybe when you're ejaculating is when you're having that connection with her. That's a problem. Now, look at it this way. A woman joins a man's relationship. So it's you who is actually supposed to dictate the sex. But the weird part is you are not able to dictate the sex because you're thinking that the woman is the leader. You are the leader even in a sexual experience. So why don't you take control? If you don't ejaculate, she will complain. But you see, you've given her orgasms. So why is she complaining when she has her orgasms? You've had yours too. Okay? It's a selfish move to just make you weak, because when you ejaculate, a woman can easily control you. This is the time men give out their title deeds. This is the time men give out their keys because they want to ejaculate. But if you hold back that ejaculation, you have the power over the sex. Because women control men through two things. One is the sex, the ejaculation, and two is through the children. They turn children against you so that you can give them the attention. And that's the natural thing. So it's up to you to actually take control during a sexual process. You get that?
Hii mambo ni kama ni ngumu kidogo daktari.
Ni ngumu mpaka we must pour. Bro, let me ask you a question, sir. Have you ever pulled out before?
I have.
So what was the difference between you pulling out and just retaining the semen? What was the difference? Why would you pull out? Somebody asked me, is the pull out game same to masturbation? Because when you pull out, you still have to do something for you to just get the ejaculation. So are we not masturbating when we pull out?
Kinda.
Yep. Yeah. So those people who pull out are actually masturbating.
Ngumu. Unakimbiza syllabus sana.
Okay, rudi nyuma kidogo basi.
Hii syllabus ukiangalia wale wanaume wako hapa kwa comment section, utaona wanasema hii topic ni ngumu.
Si ngumu, ni ati in our heads we've believed it. We've believed that the end game is ejaculation. Bro, you know very well, after you've ejaculated, you don't want that woman there. You don't. Until you get an erection again. And at this moment in time, how many men can still get back an erection again after an ejaculation? If any case, you're actually just experimenting with this young girl or this wife of yours. So you don't want it, but because it's your responsibility, you have to play it anyway. So after the ejaculation, bro, even if she does all the things that she wanted to do, you're not coming back. And that's the problem. Now, if you want to prevent yourself from not having that shame, because again, you came in with an anxiety. Okay, you came in with an anxiety that you want to prove a point, and now the next 3 minutes you've ejaculated. Now you cannot raise to the occasion again. This woman starts to resent you for no good reason. So why would you ejaculate if you don't want to make her pregnant? Logically, why?
It actually makes sense.
Yeah, if it was designed to make a woman pregnant, every ejaculation was designed to make a woman pregnant. And do not ever believe this nonsense that women tell us that this is at safe days. There's nothing like safe days, bro. Do not believe that nonsense. These safe days things has gotten women pregnant out here, and men have gotten in trouble. So, bro, one day you will hold back that ejaculation and you'll just relax. I'll give you a trick. Make sure that maybe in your house you have some groundnuts or so, or your warm water that has some salt. Have some sex. When you're about to ejaculate, pull out and go and take your own water and salt. Or just go and snack on those groundnuts. This is the only time I'll allow you to snack. Go and snack on those groundnuts. And then switch off your mind totally from the sex. Just walk around as you eat those groundnuts. Come back and start afresh. Start touching her afresh as though this is the new experience. And then get that erection and tell me if you'll be in a mode to ejaculate. You'll not. Bro, you'll become a beast. The problem is we are always in a hurry. We just want to rush the process because we want to ease ourselves and sleep. Some of you use even ejaculation for as a hypnotic. You just want to sleep. So when you ejaculate, you sleep. And that's boredom. And did you know that these women want to listen to conversations after ejaculation? They want to be told how in quotes, sweet they were and all these nonsense things. But that time, you cannot roll a conversation when you've ejaculated. You want to sleep, you become so angry. And ole wake, wacha akuulize uamke tena. She will realize you have anger in you. Just the same way a broke man is an angry man, is the same way a man who just ejaculated is another angry man. You see? So don't be anxious. If you are anxious, you will ejaculate. Pull out is a scam. Pull out is just masturbation, bro. Don't do that. It's just masturbation. So don't even attempt pulling out. Simply relax. Relax. Don't have the end goal in your head that I'm going to ejaculate. I must ejaculate. Do not do that. Simply distract yourself. When you distract yourself, the ejaculation is gone back. You get a double orgasm when it's coming and when it's going back. Imagine that. And now when it goes back, let's say it goes back twice, bro, there is no more ejaculation. You will pound that woman to satisfaction. She'll get all her orgasms. She'll actually tell you, hey, it's time for you to come. If you don't want to come, please, wacha tungoje asubuhi. That's when you know you've won. And that's testosterone going to the roof. And when you have that one move, just one day, bro, that's the time you realize I've been doing it the wrong way.
Okay, so let me use this moment for my own advantage.
Okay.
Because these moments are very rare. Kukuja kwa live yako saa ingine hata huwa naogopa juu nashindwa huyu watasema nini.
Okay, use the platform now. I think after you I'm going to sleep.
because I've come to realize 90% of the things I've been doing in my life, they have been wrong.
Amazing. True, bro.
Because okay, is there anything wrong with taking coffee or Milo?
Yes, because they are processed. That is one. Number two, you see coffee. Which coffee? If it's roasted coffee, well done. As long as it only has coffee, it's well done. But if it's instant coffee, it has some other ingredients. If it's that one that you're saying, the Milo, is actually, you just read the ingredients and you will see the lie. The best coffee only has the coffee berries. That's it. The roasted coffee.
So you're telling me this Nescafe is not coffee?
Crazy, bro. Crazy. It's not even roasted. It's actually processed and refined. And you see, the same company that brought you the instant coffee is the same company that brings you that one that you're mentioning. I don't want them to come after me, but it's the truth. It's a crazy coffee. But at least we allow people to use the one that is in a glass container and the other one that's called dormants or something. But if you're just looking for coffee, simply go for the roasted coffee.
Lakini kidogo inakuwa ngumu kidogo kukunywa hiyo kahawa bila sukari, bro.
Because people don't take coffee. People love sugar in coffee. So people use coffee as a carrier of sugar. They're just sugar addicts, but they're in denial, okay? Yeah, so if you're taking coffee, just the same way you're taking tea. Tea is just water and tea leaves. No milk, no sugar. Coffee is simply coffee and water. So sugarless black coffee. So the reason why you don't know the taste of coffee is because you're addicted to sugar. But coffee is supposed to be that way. That is the taste of coffee. So if you either leave it or drink it that way. So choose you.
Mimi nilienda hapa TRM nikaitisha ile coffee ya kunini ile ya kuroast.
Yeah.
Kalikuwa kanatoshana. Unaona hiyo mouse yako? Kuota yake
haikupita.
Ilikuwa inatoshana hivyo, bro. Nikikwambia niliweka sukari karibu kuota.
Yeah. So wewe ni sukari uko unataka kahawa. You didn't want coffee, you wanted the sugar.
Hiyo kitu karibu inipandishe kwa baba kwa sababu hiyo kitu nilijaribu tu kukunywa vile inafaa. So hii ni process, ni kitu ina taking time ama ni kitu ina taking time kuzoea, ama ni kitu unaweza fanya tu once.
Yeah, if you want that, you have to drop the sugar first, and then now you can take your coffee later on. I actually have, I think I have some coffees. I have this brand of coffee. If you smell this coffee, bro, it smells like literally, it's actually roasted coffee. I hope you can see that. You see that? It's actually roasted coffee, pure roasted coffee. No ingredients, no nothing, no preservative. It's just coffee berries that have been roasted and put in this container. And even the smell will tell you this is true coffee. And now this one, you boil it, because coffee is supposed to be boiled with water. Coffee is not supposed to be instant. So when you add in sugar, it basically means you're using coffee as a carrier for your sugar. So what you do is you start by dropping the sugar. Pole pole. You drop the sugar from the natural sugar, which is in fruits and honey, and then come and drop the table sugar. And then from there now, you can actually start tasting foods in their natural states. Once you do that, now you can enjoy sugarless black coffee. And this tastes so perfect when you're fasting, bro. Super coffee, bro.
So how much is that piece?
500 grams is about 600 shillings. It's in Menti House.
600.
Yeah.
So you have the fermented cabbage. I've never tried that.
Yes, I do have fermented cabbages, and they're also at Menti House. That's my pickup point.
How much do they go for?
1,000 bob.
1,000 bob.
Yes.
Is it ni kitu unakula kidogo kidogo ama
fermented cabbage
unaipeleka tu vile inatosana?
Fermented cabbage, you only take 3 spoonfuls, you combine with an avocado and you eat it. After that, you can take about 20 minutes, you eat your meal. So it's good for breaking a fast. Somebody's asking, what about roasted coffee and honey? Honey is sugar. We dropped sugar in all forms, including fruits and honey, except avocados for the fruits. But honey is sugar, the worst sugar ever. The same sugar that is in fruits is in honey, is in sugarcane.
Mkubwa, sasa unasema hata matunda tuachana nayo kabisa.
Kula avocado pekee.
Na vile mimi ni fan wa wa watermelon.
Woi. Why is he fan of watermelon? You are a fan of sugar. Why do you eat watermelons?
That is why I hate you.
Why do you think you eat watermelons?
I didn't know, but now I know why.
I rest my case. Now I can go and rest.
Hii syllabus ni kama kidogo inatukimbiza kidogo.
You keep sticking on my platform. You will learn a lot, bro. You will hate me today, but tomorrow you will appreciate me, because you see you have a music career, bro. And that career will only rely on you being healthy, because your first wealth is health. One day you wake up, you have a show, bro, and you try to sing and your voice is going. You're wondering what is happening. You're taking those lemon water, but nothing is happening. That is the moment when you get the realization, like, actually, I am at a bad place, okay? So I need to fix my health. So most of the people who follow me are those people who have actually suffered the consequences of the healthcare system and the rogue systems. And now they just got a solace here, because here I don't tell you to take medication. I simply tell you to change your kitchen and you let the body do the rest. Bro, you will sing until you are 98, bro.
So pale Telegram. Umetufungia, kuna tupicha huo unapost hapo, bro, umetufungia hadi ku screenshot.
Ni ngumu, hata ku screen record ni ngumu.
Bro, unajua kuna chakula ingine naonanga unapost hapo, nasema wacha ni screenshot hii, nitaenda kuitengeneza.
Inakataa.
Si utufungulie kidogo, tutafanya nini sasa?
Kumbe uko. Welcome on board. Now, bro, I'll open it up one day and I'll tell you. Basically, I do it one weekend. When people will be doing a 72-hour fast, I'll open it up so that people can actually download content there. But for now, imefungwa for a reason. Okay. Lakini nitaifungua siku moja watu wakifanya 72-hour fast, so that all of us get to be rewarded. But again, the same things that are there are the same things that I preach on these platforms. So now that you've been here, you can actually tell people to get to listen to your music through which platforms. At least market yourself here.
Yeah, mimi naitwa MC Njagi, YouTube naitwa MC Njagi Official, Facebook MC Njagi Official. Hapa TikTok ndio najiita MC Njagi Mkamba fulani, kwa sababu watu wanapenda Wakamba.
Okay.
Kwa sababu hakuna kitu inapitanga Wakamba wakose kuimbia.
Yeah. Mmetusumbua.
Wakamba wao wanaimbia kila kitu.
Hebu tupatie kitu kidogo. Maybe there are people who don't know who MC Njagi is and would like to actually know you from your famous song. Give us a piece and then we call it a night.
I have okay. Is it okay if I play it? If I play it?
Go ahead.
Yes. Kuna iko hapa. Ukienda hapo YouTube, I'm the only one who has the ng'ombe.
Okay.
Watu siku hizi unajua kama kila mtu anaitanishangwa na ile jina ya kitu ameimba.
Ng'ombe. Ng'ombe ni ng'ombe tu.
Siku hizi watu wananiita ng'ombe na hiyo kitu haifurahishi hata kidogo.
Yeah. Good. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate you so much, bro.
Nafikiria ile tutafanya. Nitakutumia hii kitu ikiwa voice note.
Yeah.
Ukiona mtu anaenda against mafunzo yako unakadrop hapo chini.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro, for being here. I appreciate you so much. I have to go now. See you again, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, a good conversation there, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't leave seed oils, if you can't leave sugar, wewe ni ng'ombe tu. Hey, I can't do this anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being on this live. That just made it just interesting, and that's how we do it. We'll see you again tomorrow on our live on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. hopefully, latest by 9. So thank you so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. I know we cannot have you all to bring your testimonies, but again, there's always another Tuesday. Possibly you can do this again next Tuesday. This is Dr. Lewis from the Health and Wellness Spot. It's always a pleasure serving you. May you sleep well, and let's see you tomorrow.